Yo, yo, it's your boy Guillermo GK. Key Escape, man. Let's get it. We in here tonight, man. We in here. We're gonna do some film study on the Warriors, man. Review that game. The Kurt, I know he played a few other games. The Kings, Blazers, obviously things didn't go so well. But I've been trying to aggregate some film and break down some stuff. Hopefully, by tomorrow's the game. Wednesday and Thursday we have off, so I'm going to have a weekly show on Wednesdays where I'm doing total film study and all that stuff, having guests or people to come in and talk. So it's going to be a weekly show Wednesday nights. But I just want to do this on Mondays. I'll do some pop-up shows here and there, just do some film stuff, talk about some previews here and there as well. Just time permitting. But definitely Wednesday's going to have shows Tuesdays and Thursdays as well too with Sim. But definitely want to do this today. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. That's C-Mac, man. T. Williams, man. KC Smooth, man. Salute Kevin Bergon. Salute B-Man. Salute. Let's get it. And I wanted to do this just before we get to the Jazz game. So I'll definitely be doing a Jazz preview, talk about it tonight. Some interesting things to talk about regarding the Jazz, man. The Jazz are definitely angry. You want to know the last time they lost in the NBA? Was when they played us. Granted, it was a back-to-back for them, but they were pissed. So we're gonna get to that, man. But let me start off just talking about what happened yesterday with the Blazers. I know people were talking about we gotta start IQ and all this stuff, and then he has to be the starting point guard. Again, to me, salute to Lolo, man. I think and salute to Rondo Glow. I think IQ's my biggest concern is just his development for this year. Look, the wins are wins, right? And we're seeing these outbursts. And I don't like EP whatsoever. I think Elfrid Payton is trash. He's a point guard, but he's trash. But I'm more concerned about the kid's overall development because there are games where IQ he gets neutralized. He got neutralized last time we played against the Jazz. You know what I'm saying? And people want to sit here and say, oh, yeah, we got to make it. You could, and I'm not saying the kid is not confident, but you can ruin the kid's confidence development by putting him out to the Wolves, right? Making him start because he's not truly a facilitator. You look at his stats. If you look at the way he plays, he's an attacking guard. He's a combo guard. And a combo guard, there's nothing wrong with it. Donovan Mitchell's a combo guard, and he's one of the best players in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So, very quickly, I'm more so concerned about his development. It sucks to play EP. It's terrible. It hurts to watch it for the most part. But again, I'm more concerned about the guy. He said we played the Jazz because D-Mitch was playing like booty. Now he's balling. Yeah, man, D-Mitch is killing now. And they had a back-to-back when they played coming off of a back-to-back or a previous game, excuse me. And people, a lot. It's just we as Knicks fans. Again, the winning, it's kind of disillusioned us, right? Where we think that IQ is going to come in and save the day, and it's not the case. Now we had an offense like if we ran more triangle, ran more sets that didn't need a so-called high-level facilitator. And okay, that'll be the case, but we don't even run it as much. And I don't know if it's Tibbs coaching, he's letting the guys kind of play and fill out the game themselves, but I could just see it right now. A lot of time, even in the Warriors game, I'm going to show an example here where, your boy IQ struggled. He struggled to get penetration. And that was with the second unit that he got most of his playing minutes with. Or against the Warriors second unit. Because I remember there was one play, I think he was on Lee, that guy Lee, the one with the braids, when I said generic light skin dude. And that was when he tripped and then he had the turnover. So again, when we look at IQ, there are a lot of things about his game. Look, he doesn't get that first quick step on you. Many times you play him straight up. And, you could defend him fairly adequately. Mike Conley did it. He had only 6 minutes that game against the Utah Jazz. So again, I'm more concerned about the kid's overall development. I'm trusting what Tom Thibodeau wants to do. We're going to also talk about Obi as well too, because people are killing Obi, all concerned about Obi and stuff. It's like, chill out. So, suit to Brandon McNeely, salute my guy. I haven't gotten the hats yet, so it should be coming in. Probably, I don't know when that was going to come in, but it should be coming in soon. Salute to Gavin Kelly, man. Salute. That's that young Lil out there, bro. Want to see IQ develop into more Steph Curry play in terms of moving around. Well, one thing they could do with him is that if you're going to have him to start on the line, the thing I like sometimes they do with IQ is they have him too much on the ball. I agree with you. And I've been saying have him play more off ball. If he comes in, especially games where he's struggling to create space, have him play more off ball, where he's literally a designated shooter. Playing off on the wings, playing off in the corner, hitting those shots versus being so much on the ball. There's many times when you play him straight up, he struggles. And there are times you try to force the foul. It's just not there, man. Yeah, guys, please hit the likes, man. Got a few people tonight. Only 10 people, man. Salute to all you 10 people out there, man. Thank you for watching the show, man. Please hit the likes, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man. Yo, bro, Gavin, take care of your studies, bro. Don't worry about sending me comments when you're taking a math test, bro. Worry about your schoolwork, man. But thank you for the comment, man. Thank you for the support, bro. But please worry about your schoolwork first and foremost. Please. Yes, we do need a legit ball handler, man. But let's get to some of this film regarding the Knicks. So I had some examples of us playing with some paint. I actually had a lot of good stuff. Wow. Or good things that were so-called good. So for instance, right, this is how hamstrung we are by not having a shooter at the point guard position or a legit 3 who can space the floor, or 2 who can space the floor. Look, RJ's coming along. He's not dependable like that yet regarding his 3-point shooting. Bullock is hit or miss, even though he had a good game against the Warriors. But we had a legit knockdown 3-point shooter where we could stop teams from playing zone. Look at this over here. Watch. Let me show this. They don't have my glasses on me. And I'm gonna go back to OBS, but I can't have like zoom on that stuff, man. So I apologize, guys, just because like I can't mess with voice meter banana. It for some reason doesn't want to work for me. Great court vision by Randall. Oh, actually, no, this is not it. Hold on. Let me load this up. I think this is the one here. And this is what happens when if we could open up the game to play man. And of course, my computer wants to act freezy tonight. It wants to act stupid. Not freezy of Blarn's Tears, suit to Blarn's Tears, but it wants to act stupid tonight. Hold on, let me see. 3, 8, 7. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to show an example of okay, this is it. This is the trim one. I want to show an example of Randall's passing at the top of the key. Is this it? No, this is not it. Hold on. All right, this is it right here. Now I'm gonna share my screen. Gino, what do you think about getting Buddy Hield? Nope. Ralph, Jean-Francois, sac passé, Napoulet. It's my guy, man. SP Eli, salute, man. I haven't seen us doing a while, man. Salute, bro. But we're not as talented. We need to be nowhere near as talented as we think we are. Corey Wynn, salute. Let's get it, man. Drip more Bakoots, man. Salute. Are you Moorish, bro? Salute, man. Let me see. All right, let me share the screen. So in this play, Reynolds up top and the Warriors are playing zone. The Warriors play a lot of man against us. So, you know what I'm saying? So they play a lot of zone. So you see here, Randall up top. Looks like spread out man. You got Wiseman on Mitch. You got Curry. I can't see who's in the corner, but that's Bullock. Yep, you got Oubre on Peyton, and you got Wiggins on RJ. Oh, no, this is not it. Forget it. But whatever. This is still man anyway. This still man gets out to Bullock. Easy 3. Boom. This is how when you can play man. There's another play I had that I think I downloaded this. I think I recorded the same. Hold on. I may have recorded the same play like 3 times. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me take this off. Because there's one pass that Randall had that was really good. All right, forget it. Maybe this is not playing with pace. Nah, I don't think I have it, but. So if I had that, okay, so wait, this should be it then. What the hell? It's in the post. Randall's in the post. He gets it. Oh, okay. All right. So this is the weirdest thing. So I got confused because they ran the play. And all right, so in this case, so the one I just showed you, Bullock shot it, right? And this one I'm showing you, Bullock didn't shoot it. But the way Randall facilitates up top and then gets the ball back to Bullock. Now, Bullock messes up the layup. You guys remember. Look at this. Look at the wonders we can do when we're playing man. So Bullock doesn't shoot it, right? Gets it back out to Randall. He fakes it. Look at that. Easy cut to the basket. We'd be doing that all day if we had teams playing us more man than zone. And of course, it frees up as I try to show it. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. We could have, and the thing about it is that we're hamstrung right now, but the fact that our starters, we don't have guys who space the floor. So you know, I can't have space the floor. You can't run these plays. I'm gonna show you a play. Obviously, if you guys didn't see my video where we ran a Spanish pick and roll, you know, Thibodeau, I think he has a lot of offensive sets that he wants to run with the team. It's just you can't do that. You can't run off ball and stuff when the teams are playing you so much zone, right? You run some off ball on the baseline. You know what I'm saying? Creep behind certain weak spots in the zone. But for the most part, I mean, these guys are playing 2-3, keeping 3 guys back there, so it's kind of hard. And you know, with that, you need more of a zone breaker. You know, play triangle 1-3-1. So it's just hard. It's tough to really be as creative as you think you can be when you have to play against the zone so much, and we don't have shooting. So until we get those shoots, Foy trade, no worries, bro. Salute to Foy trade, man. Salute to IKB band. Salute, man. I just ordered some Knicks shorts and socks. Say that one word when I come for the move. Salute to that, man. Beautiful pass, terrible play in Bullock. Yeah, I mean, we can have so much things off ball. It's just that if you have so much movement, you can run so many things. It's just that we don't have the shooting to make defense play honest, and we don't play with enough pace. Right? If you're a team that played with a constant amount of pace, teams would probably go into zone a lot more. Just, hey, we got to stop them off the break. But unfortunately, we don't do that. Let me show some other good things. So here's some good stuff. When we actually did play with pace in that first quarter, when we scored, what was it, 41 points to 30? Let me share this real quick. And let me know if it's freezing, when I share the video, if it's freezing. Because it shouldn't be freezing like that. I don't want to have to restart my computer. But so here's another play. When we got the turnover, or no, we got the rebound and pushed out on the break. Oh, crap. This thing is lagging like a mother. Hold on. Y'all didn't see none of that. Hold on. Wow, this thing is lagging. Hold on. Let me see if I close some programs. It should not be lagging like that. I apologize, guys. Holy crap. Let me close some stuff. So, all right, one more. Let me try to see if it works a little bit better here. Wow, it is lagging bad, man. So in this play, it was a fast break. They got out to Bullock, and he shot the 3. What the hell is with? Oh, this is terrible, man. Terrible. I'm trying to think. Could I do? All right, this is another play to Randall. Fast break after the rebound, gets out to Bullock, quick 3. And you see how Randall set the little slide pick right after the shot, even though it wasn't the strongest, right? He got in front of Wiggins enough. Bullock hits the 3. We need knockdown shooters, bro. We need knockdown shooters on this team, man. Either that or your point guard. If you're going to have a half-court offense that's predicated on so much build-up and forming certain, getting the pick and roll, wing action, we need a point guard who can shoot adequately so we can see more man looks. Or play with pace. But unfortunately, usually the only person who's crashing the boards or near to get the rebound is Mitch. Look at this. When we play with pace, I know this is transition, so obviously you expect to do that. But beautiful play. Gets it out to Bullock. Easy 3. Not easy, but doable 3, man. We have to either play with pace, get me a wing shooter, you know what I mean? Get your Korkmaz from the 76ers, or I don't even know, man. Can't get a point guard now. Who the hell are you going to get? Got to wait till next season, man. Let me see some other ones. I got some other ones I want to show. Some other good stuff, man. I'm going to show some stuff with some Obi because people were killing Obi. And I want to show good defensive play with Obi too, man. I was going to show some stuff with RJ Barrett, but I mean, RJ Barrett, everybody knows he had a solid game. Here's one play that I want RJ Barrett to improve on. And I'm going to show an example from the next game where I think that, look, in this situation, he needs to have a little change of pace move. Salute to TL, by the way, man. Why these Knick fans, so-called Knick fans, come for the young dudes? They won 20 and 10 games from Obi. Dude, these are the same people who they got their favorites in Frank, they got their favorites in Knox. Oh, those guys didn't get enough time to play but then Obi's playing. Didn't play all the games because obviously he was hurt. Came back from an injury and we're already so-called concerned about. It's like, guys, and I wasn't even an Obi fan. It's crazy. How do I sound like the voice of reason with Obi when I wasn't even an Obi fan when he got drafted or before the draft? But then you see what Tom Thibodeau's doing with these guys individually. It's like, you guys got to be patient. Be patient. Like, chill out. Like, chill out. And I'm going to show you a few things tonight where they experiment, especially that second unit, where I think the second unit gets more man looks than the starting unit. Just because you have guys like Quickly, you had Burks in the Warriors game. Obi, I mean, he gets space on the floor a little bit. It's not that great yet, at least. But again, that second unit, I think he's going to experiment with it a lot more just because they get those looks. So here's a move. Oh crap! I didn't share the thing. Hold on. Here's one thing I want RJ Barrett to improve on, and I'm gonna show an example how he did it too against the Brooklyn Nets. So here's a play with RJ Barrett. You get out to him on a wing, drives against Oubre. He's galloping, and Oubre messed that up because honest to God, right here. Let me see. Let me try to see if I pause it perfectly. Right here, Oubre has him dead to rights. If he doesn't have a change of pace, if he keeps going, Oubre has him dead to rights. Oubre messed up. Bad defense by Oubre. Bad defense by Oubre. Wiseman was going to block the crap out of that. You know what I'm saying? But RJ gets the foul. RJ's playing a lot better, even though yesterday was kind of a nothing game. But I want to show a play with RJ Barrett. What RJ Barrett did against yours truly and KD. And he needs to work on this move and constantly run it. Look at this. Boom. Got him. It's the same play with Oubre. I mean, obviously, it had a nice little bounce, but this is the same play with Oubre. Essentially, get it from the wing. Again, wing action off the pick. If this guy cheats, this is what Tibbs loves this play. Sometimes he has two guys, sometimes he has three guys, right? He'll have, say, a guy here. Let me see if I get my epic pen. It made my computer crash. Hold on. Let me see if I get the epic pen. So to everybody in the chat, man, thank you guys for coming through and watching this, man. I know it could be boring. You know what I'm saying? I know my channel is not, craziness all the time, man. But I think that this is important for all Knick fans, man. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna obviously make a lot of mistakes. I ain't Nostradamus or any of this. But usually in time, let me see. Can I make this? If I make it small, can I write? All right. So usually Tom Thibodeau, with the wing action stuff, he'll have a guy here, maybe a guy here in the corner, and then like say Randall, and this guy sometimes would pass, like hand off the pick, pass to RJ, whoever the guy from the corner is. He'll come around. He'll come around here and try to drive into the heart of the defense. Typically, we run this a lot against zone. If he can't get it, they'll pass it to this guy. I don't know who that is right there, but they'll pass that guy on the other wing to shoot the shot. If he doesn't creep in and help, then you just take your man to the basket, and you have Mitchell Robinson down low as well too. If you can't get the shot off. So see, oh crap, I got all this. I got the pea stained looking marker all over the place. Man, I apologize, guys. Then here, RJ Barrett drives. Look at this, got him. And because RJ Barrett needs to use this. This is a hot pause. Whoa. This is hot pause. Oh. Oh, I think this is a hot pause, man. Yo, get your butt in here, man. Pause before someone calls me out. Salute to Ghetto Intellect, man. Salute. It's my guy, Ghetto Intellect, man. RJ Barrett catches Kevin. And the thing about RJ Barrett is that he can get off a few games where he can fool people into thinking because people think that he's such a basic player that change of pace, they're sometimes going to overplay his so-called basic moves. Look what Kevin Durant does here. Kevin Durant is flying. He flew. And Kevin Durant's a good defender. Boom, RJ Barrett catches because he thought that RJ Barrett was going to commit to that. RJ Barrett needs to be running that all the damn time, bro. When he drives to the basket off that wing action, he gets into the heart of the defense when they play in zone. He has a guy on him. Use that every time. Start and stop. Start and stop until you develop little Dwayne Wade Euro step moves or that stuff. Even he has a little Euro stuff. It's not great, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Until you develop those moves, but like, hey, a lot of girls right now, they call themselves basic and they think they hot. Hey, RJ Barrett. I don't know how I'm going to tie this in. Whatever. RJ Barrett, be basic, whatever. But be basic and catch people off guard, man. That's all you got to do, man. RJ Barrett he had a good game that Warriors game, man. Another thing I want to show RJ Barrett was in regards to him getting close to the basket, right? Many times you saw RJ Barrett, especially a season where he'll push off a defender, but he would have like 3 to 5 feet away from the cup, and sometimes you try to hit it off the glass, and it's not. And it just doesn't hit off good. You know what I mean? So sometimes you struggle between I want to hit off the backboard or I want to hit it off the hoop. And it's just not effective. You see a lot of in between, like kind of shots because he's so far away from the basket. I want to show a little improvement about RJ Barrett. Again, people talking about RJ Barrett needs to go to the bench. RJ Barrett was getting to the cup. He just wasn't finishing. That means it's touch. And he's a freaking a sophomore, if you want to call him that. So that means that you just have to improve, tweak his game a little bit. Now you've seen the change. 6 games, he was averaging what, 22 points? Both 45% from 3 and like 47% from the field? This is development. Not us winning because Rivers hit 5 out of 8 or 4 out of 5 threes or 5 out of 6. How many hit against the freaking Utah Jazz? Your younger players, the guys you built for the future who are here for multiple years, that's development. So let me get to the RJ Barrett thing, man. Suit to everybody in the chat, man. I'm sorry for screaming. I don't know why I'm screaming. Let me show this real quick. RJ Barrett gets a handoff, drives, cups a little bit around, Wanamaker close to the basket. Beautiful. Get that leverage. Let me show you where he got the leverage perfectly. We knew the guy keeps driving. Can I slow this down a little bit? Hold on, let me see. Let me try to slow this down. I can't really slow it down. Damn. So RJ Barrett. My bad. I want to show you cupped. You gotta be careful a little bit too, man. So he cups here, gets that leverage, turn the hips, use it kind of as like a turnstile. Or not turnstile, but like a light pole, get around it. Boom, got him. Easy. All day. RJ, that's all, man. You're seeing development from this kid's game all in one, man. Catches, man. Oh, and another good one. We talk about he's not a playmaker. Look how he catches his defender on the hip. Just tell me if this is not playmaker. If you haven't seen Dwayne Wade doing this, gets a pick from nose, catch Wanamaker. Look him back into Wanamaker to make sure, get the pass out to Payton. 3. Even though Payton sucks, but Payton makes it 3. This is RJ playmaking, guys. This is RJ playmaking. Catches him on the hip. Look at him. Look how he knew Wanamaker was right behind him and made sure, okay, and now I'm gonna have Wiseman as the defender. Wiggins comes in because he's an idiot, paying for the open 3. And y'all telling me this dude is not a playmaker, man? Y'all telling me my son RJ Barrett's not a playmaker, man? He did another one. Let me see. Is this it? Oh, I think this is the other one. Another one where he catches the dude at the hip. His defender at the hip. Sorry. My computer's acting stupid, so it just skips way ahead. This may have been it. No, this is a pick and roll. RJ. Sorry about that, guys. RJ gets back. Try to address foul. I don't have it. That's fine enough. But he had another play where he did the same thing and he caught the defender on the hip. So again, RJ Barrett, you're seeing the development of his game as a playmaker. Guys, be patient. You know what I mean? Like, be patient with all these young kids' games, man. Again, the wins are destroying our heads. They're destroying our heads right now, man. We think that we're supposed to be near the playoffs and all that stuff. That's not. Don't worry about that, man. Do not worry about that. Worry about the development of the individual players. So when we get in the draft and then we could maybe get a so-called free agent or make a certain trade, then that's when it's okay. Let's shoot for the playoffs. Let's shoot for deep into the playoffs. That's the development we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But all this now, again, I think the biggest thing that set us off was the fact that we were winning. And now we're disillusioned, man. It's unfortunate, man, because I think that people are missing out on little intricacies that show development of certain players, man. And it's a disservice to them. Like, people are killing Obi. I'm going to show you some Obi stuff now. I also want to show some good adjustments by the Knicks defensively against the Warriors. Let me so this play. Good off-ball movement by Obi on this one. Hold on. Let me share the screen. So to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for joining me, man, on this Monday night. Man, Monday nights are whack. It's like, what the hell's going on Monday night? I'm gonna do this as a weekly show, man. I'm gonna do Monday. I'm gonna do every day. Holy crap! If there's no game, I'm gonna definitely do all Wednesdays now because I want to do the middle of the week. But salute to everybody, man. Bear with me, man, because I got a job, so I can't be doing this. It's tough to gather all this film and other stuff. So here, Obi, look at that beautiful move by Obi. What, Kevin Knox, my boy Kevin Knox, can you do this, please, Kevin? Look at Obi, perpetual motion. Look at Obi, cerebral. Okay, there's a dead spot right here. Knox would have probably gotten the corner and waited for the pass for the three. Look at this. Obi just keep moving. Look at it. Nice pass. Bro, by the way, underrated pass by Burks. Good pass by Burks because he had an option with Knowles to get it to here, and the Knowles has an option here. Look where Obi's moving. Perpetual. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, boy. This ain't look like Amari Stoudemire. He did like Amari. He got like that no shoulder thing. Like he has no shoulders like Amari Stoudemire. Hold on. Is anybody in the chat? If everybody in the chat, do you guys all hear me? Make sure my video's not messed up. I'm gonna go into actually. Let me just go into YouTube here. But salute to everybody in the chat, man. Let me know if you guys can all hear me. All right, we're still on. I thought I got turned off because of the videos and stuff that I was showing. But salute to everybody, man. Oh yeah. So I did the Obi. I'm gonna do another. There's another good Obi one. I thought he had decent hip use of his hips on defense. This was against Oubre. So let me just pause up a little bit. So he's on Oubre. He's kind of shifting his hips. Keeps on it. Waits to apex, to shot apex shot, or the apex of the shot, and block it. So again, you're seeing little things here. And again, his hips are so high, right? He's probably never going to be able to squat just because look at his hip. Like look at his pause before somebody says pause. Look at his thighs. The hip is just so high. You know what I'm saying? So torque and being able to twitch and move is just going to be tough for him. Yo, salute to PDP, man. PD Panago. Hey, PDP, man. Salute to all my Greek brothers, man. Salute to Robert Parr, man. That's my guy. Siobhan Robinson, salute my guy. But yeah, Obi Toppin, man. Again, you're seeing little improvements by him. Great defense, man. Great defense. He probably would have gotten caught. It was Oubre. If he jumped way too early, Oubre probably would have saw that and just stopped the jump and just jumped into him for the foul. A good defense by Obi. And again, it's tough because look, the hips, he's like Peyton Manning with I remember Peyton Manning just always like shuffle like that, but Peyton Manning is obviously a Hall of Fame quarterback. But good defense by Obi. So to Obi again, he's taking in. He's admitted. Look, he's not a good defender. It's going to take him some time. So I give that to Obi, man. I give that to Obi. People were killing the kid. Again, he's playing out on the perimeter a lot because they want to develop his outside shot. And they probably want to develop his outside shot to see if he can actually play along with Randall. Like, I don't say, it's like people don't see, it's like, people are like, oh, quickly, oh man, he's developing right before our eyes. And it's like, well, Quickly was doing some of this at UK. When you talk about his pure point guard skills, outside that 8 assist game, is he a really high level facilitator? Has he found, again, the foul draw rate, or at least his foul drawing abilities are fairly strong, but is he a guy you call a legit point guard to build in the future? And again, he's better. I don't want EP, but when I look at it quickly, he's more of a combo guard. Just because he's putting up numbers, he did this stuff sometimes at UK. Shoot off the dribble, slash, draw fouls. Drew it at 44, 43% in college, his last year in college. So again, when we look at development, because someone's not making shots doesn't mean they're not developing. Developing it doesn't start with success, because if that was the case, then you're not developing. You're just doing what you're already strong at. So we got to be very careful when we I don't say chastise, when we criticize some of these guys, say, we're worried about this and that. Like, give Tom Thibodeau's hamstrung right now with a roster that he can't experiment as much with. Until we get either a wing player who can hit threes consistently. I'm not talking about no Bullock. We get a point guard who can space the floor consistently. Or we play with more pace, and that leads to teams providing or showing us more man looks on defense. It's gonna have to bite the bullet, man. Now I want to show a good and a bad thing the Knicks did. So here's one thing: the Knicks had some issues with off-ball movement early on against the Warriors. Obviously, the Warriors are one of the best passing teams, man. Oh, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to Sumit Singh. That's my guy. That's my brother right there, man. Dan Al-Sanat. My bad. I was about to say Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid. Dead Ocelot. What's his name? Dead Ocelot? I forgot. Metal Gear Solid was an ish, man. But salute to everybody in the chat, man. We got Josh, Uncle Fulio. Salute to him. He says, Knicks fans are so hungry for a point guard. That's why we crown IQ. Yeah, I mean, look, EP is not it, but again, IQ is more, and again, we're praising the kid because yesterday, and great, he got hot yesterday, right? I'm not saying he can't do it. It's like people getting these contextual stats and say, oh, he's averaging, but then when he doesn't do good, I don't see people putting up those same stats. It's like, dogs, he's fine as a combo guard. And the thing about it is that if we put like this, IQ could probably start the point guard position if we get a knockdown wing shooter. So you could play more triangle, you could play more horns, you could play more sets where you don't need a high level facilitator, right? It's more about spacing, passing the ball, team movement, team ball movement, right? You don't need a Steph Curry. You don't need this guy to basically set the offense, a Chris Paul. You don't need that. But again, until we get better spacing, we see more man looks. We're hamstrung right now. You know what I mean? Or even in the triangle, we need somebody who could be able to shoot the ball, shoot the threes on both sides, whether it be the strong side and the weak side. And right now we just don't have it. So we kind of hamstrung to play a lot of pick and roll, wing action, get it to the open guy, given how the defense might feed into the ball handler, right? We're just hamstrung right now, so it is what it is. Oh crap! I didn't share the video. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. So I just want to show you some of the issues that we had regarding the Warriors off-ball movement. Damn, so I gotta take off. I gotta remove every single freaking. Oh, wait, hold up. Haitian Greek connection? Salute to Dan Alcina. You Haitian? Alcina is a Haitian name? My bad, bro. Are you Greek? I don't even know, man. Salute to you, bro. Revolver Ocelot. That was his name. Did I say Dead Ocelot? My bad. Yeah, Snake. Snake, where are you? Snake. Snake. Now, that was my game. Dun, 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 dun. When video games were real, man. I mean, it's still good now, but I don't play them as much, but Metal Gear Solid was I love Metal Gear Solid. All right, you gonna show some off-ball movement? Is this the one? Let me see, which one is this? Yep, this is the one with Draymond Green. Look at that. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm almost praising the Warriors. I should be chastising or criticizing the Knicks, but Lord, when you see the Warriors movement, it's just gives you chills, man. I love good basketball like this, man. So again, watch this. We paid so much attention to Steph Curry that Draymond Green. And what did I say? And I'm not trying to say I was right, but I was saying this against in the preview for the Warriors, right? Whenever they set picks, it's literally like a tree branch of possibilities, right? Everybody, almost everybody has to be accounted for on every pick, every off-ball movement pick. Everybody has to be accounted for, right? That's what makes the Warriors so dangerous, so much movement, right? That confusion. You have a guy like Steph Curry. When they had Klay Thompson, you talk about game changers from shooting. Just got to give him a millisecond of space and a little piece of space to shoot, and that puts teams on. That confuses teams. So watch this right here. Look at the movement. Boom, and that's Andrew Wiggins, who to me is overrated. Great pass to Draymond, gets out to Wiseman, kind of fumbles the pass, but he gets the foul anyway. You know what I'm saying, great movement by the Warriors, man. Let me show you another one, but I'm gonna show you how we adjust it. And there's one play, but I'm gonna show how we adjust it. And this one is so slick. You know what I'm saying? When people talk about Steph Curry's not the best point guard or not one of the best point guards, or what I'm saying? You guys watch your mouths, man. Watch your mouths about Steph Curry. And I don't even like the Warriors like that. Steph Curry is one of the greatest point guards of all time. The movement, the guile. Let me see. Okay, plays. All right, perfect. Look at that. Just look at how he pushed off EP. Look at the roll. Look at the confusion, right? Where that you think that because the first roll or the first roll to the basket was guarded, they're going to now reset the play, and Steph Curry's not going to still cut to the basket. I honestly got to think that Steph Curry was the main focal point on this offensive play the whole way. Because Ken Bates is open. Kevin Knox guards him well, and then nerves him well. And look at Draymond Green. Draymond Green's looking for a post up. The Warriors are a team of they're like the house of mirrors. Whereas it's so many things gleaming off each other, you're confused. And if you don't have proper communication, if you're not a top level defensive team, you're gonna get caught. Look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry was the guy the whole time. Draymond Green ain't gonna post you up like that. But EP fell asleep, thinking after the first roll, everything was sweet, and it wasn't. And Steph Curry is a little youngin'. He's like 30. But he's compared to actually EP's younger than. But EP got caught on that. Steph Curry's pushing off you like that, like you're a small boy. EP. Yeah, talk about EP's defense. Overrated. I don't know, man. So, but I'm gonna show how we adjusted to that, man. Really good play by the Knicks. I think this was more so with their second unit. So again, caveat. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice adjustment I thought that they made against the Warriors off-ball movement. Is this when they? Oh, well, I guess Draymond was out. And Draymond, people like to downgrade Draymond. Look, Draymond to me, you could argue that he's overpaid, but he's underrated regarding his impact on that team. So I guess he's probably rated, maybe, if you want to combine the two somehow. So here's is this the play? Oh, that's one when they guard the three. Hold on. My bad, guys. There's a better one I want to show. Good old move by the. I don't have my glasses on me, randoms, but. Yep, this is right here, second quarter. So yeah, Draymond was actually still in the game here, I believe. So Warriors on a fast break, or on the break, excuse me, not fast break. So good defense playing the passing lane. Steph Curry, they trap him, get out to Wiggins, almost get the ball back. And look at the communication. Look at the resets by the Knicks. Beautiful resets. Wiggins gets out to Draymond. Look at this. You got what's him trying to creep down low. Time is going out. And look at where the clock was. Look at that. Look at how the clock is winding down. Just pay attention to how the clock is winding down. That's good defense by the Knicks. I'm gonna give the Knicks a lot of credit for this. When we talk about resetting on defense, everybody's being in tune. And look at Mitch. You know, Mitch is paid. Mitch, they ain't got the funniest thing. Hold on. I'm gonna put a little deduction over here, man. Mitch's eyes are way too much on the ball right now because it's far away from him. Wiggins probably not going to drive all the way here, get cut in here, and then drive to the basket. That's just not going to happen, right? So his eyes need to be more so, okay, where's my guy? There's some movement happening around me. It's Steph Curry, so I got to be cognizant of him. Thank God EP hit into him. Look at EP hit into him because Mitch was stuck. If EP actually came around here, Mitch may have messed that up. But he makes Mitch alert to his guy. So I may have given Mitch a little bit too much credit, but that's good passing lanes. And look at the time, 1.9 seconds left on the shot clock. And Draymond was making that pass? I mean, he's trying to make it down low, but that's a desperation pass. So, again, good defense by the Knicks. Got to give him credit for that. So we showed the bad. What else was bad? Oh, and this is another thing with IQ, right? Just an example of why you can't say, oh, he's a point guard like that. Because he has trouble getting space on certain players, bro. He had trouble getting space on Conley, who we played tomorrow. So to everybody in the chat, man, I apologize for missing people in the chat, man. I apologize, big time, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Now I play Daisy. Yeah, he went off. C-Mac, yeah. Why can't we have IQ or RJ do that? Just remind me, B-Mac, what exactly you're talking about? Because I'm pretty sure I'm a few plays ahead, so I apologize for getting so ahead and not looking at the comments. Steph looked like he was Super Smash Bros. Never still less charging up. Or King of Fighters, but y'all don't know about real video games like that, man. Yeah, come on. Clean Anthony, come on. All right, come on. Clean Anthony early, man. Come on, man. It's very overrated, but slightly below the average. PDP, Knicks should trade for Kyle Kuzma and Taylor Horton. Problem is, who do they have that the Lakers would want? Maybe trade them Alfred, Toppin, and Knox. Why would they want I don't think Obi's trash. Why would they want these unproven or underachieving players? We got to stop doing that. Like, it's not like one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's like our trash is another person's garbaggio. Who you're gonna give up? You're gonna try to get Kyle Kuzma, who just signed I think he has an affordable deal, 4 years, $40 million, 3 years. You're talking about a guy who's grown into the team, who's hit some big shots in the playoffs for the Lakers. After they got rid of Rondo, they got rid of Dwayne Wade. Not Dwayne. I'm sorry, Dwight Howard. He's a little bit down from last year. He's averaging 10.1 points a game, but he's shooting 38.5% from three versus last year 31.6% from three. And you know LeBron James, he needs his perimeter shooters. And he's off for 4.6 attempts, and he had 4.5 the year before. So he's got more efficient with the same number of attempts. You think they're going to give him up? Unless we're going to give a whole bunch of first rounders. And LeBron James looking to win now. He's not looking to win tomorrow. So, no, they're not going to make that trade. That just why? Taylor Horton, maybe, but they're probably going to make you overpay anyway. So, yeah, I would try to see if you give him up a second or something like that, maybe. But again, now you're going to have a logjam at the power forward position, right? You have him. You're still trying to develop Obi and try to find a way to get him to play with Randall. And you have Randall. I'm pretty sure going to pick up the option for next year. So real quick, this is IQ trying to drive on Lee. Look at him. Shimmying, can't get anything. Now he space out ice. And Lee was laughing like, yeah, you trying to catch me? Look at this. 4-2-5. And granted, it's a boop, boop, boop play, right? It's a little, Camtown rate kind of, Three Stooges kind of play because he kind of trips. But again, when IQ can't get that step, sometimes he struggles getting. A lot of times you see him getting those sort of stuff. A lot of those are pick and rolls where he catch it from the wing and just attacks straight up. It's tough for IQ, man, to sit here and say, oh, he's this point guard when he has guys who are kind of tall or taller than him, like kind of nimble, quick, like a Conley, stay in front of him. He struggles to get separation. So again, let's hold our horses on anointing this guy as a point guard. I'm not sure if he's there yet. So I want to show some things that were Knicksian. And again, guys, I put the video up where we ran the Spain pick and roll, and I'm gonna show it again just to show off. I'm joking, man. Anthony D, man, salute. Anthony Dunbar, my guy. This is precisely why boxing won with EP on Steph wouldn't be a good idea. If we had Frank, totally different story. Yeah, I mean, because when the Pacers used it, they had some like, I don't want to say he's a bench play, but he like hardly plays, but he shut down. I say shut down. Curry had 20, but in the fourth quarter, I don't think he scored 1 point. He was tired and gassed out. And the Pacers won like 105-96. IQ is growing. Yeah, I'm saying, but hold on. This for you guys. Calling somebody a combo guard is not an insult. Donovan Mitchell's a combo guard. Russell Westbrook is a combo guard. There are a lot of combo guards in the NBA. And it's where the league is going. But again, IQ, when people call this point guard, given what Tibbs likes to run, until we get a knockdown shooter, a legit knockdown shooter, take teams off of the zone, right? Or we get executing the triangle shooting-wise consistently, right? What Tibbs run is running a lot. Now, we would be who to have a point guard who can facilitate on a higher level than both IQ and EP. So again, I think IQ is developing. I think he is. I think he's always had good moxie. But he's developing, but again, he's not a point guard. But when I say this, man, it's tough to see now. I'll clap you and KO up, Gmo. You don't want no problem, bro. I would, bro. Don't, son. Stop. I'll kill you with the American team. Anyway, Lakers need a point guard. Topic can be good in a few years. Not trading for anyone does not move the needle. Kuzma would have been better to get in free agency. Jonathan JD, man, salute. That's my guy. Salute, man. Kuzma's a lot. Whoa. What are you talking about? Landry. First of all, Landry Fields is actually solid in D'Antoni's system. The problem is that he was a system guy and he never developed once Melo, they did the trade. When Toronto, his career fizzled. But again, there's nothing wrong with being a role player who fits a system. As long as you get into the right system, right? You can shine. You want you to be a little better than that, but Kuzma's shooting 38.6% from three. I'm not sure if Landry Fields ever shot 38% from three. Even though 1 year he was trending decently from three. When he was in D'Antoni's system, he was just in a corner. Shots, it's really decent. PvP salute. He says, okay, Josh, keep paying. I said, you think any of the guys any good as Kuzma or Tucker? Yeah, we don't have anyone as good as Kuzma or not. Or we don't have anybody tradable as good as Kuzma, excuse me. Yeah, Obi's arms. I think Obi has a 7'2" wingspan. He's 6'9", I believe. 6'9" or 6'8". I think he has a 7'2" wingspan. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody was trying to talk about, all right, you guys have a conversation there. Andy and Landry Fields show. Quiet Money, salute, man, salute. You're right. He's a combo. He can play the point. I think against certain teams he could play point. Yeah, Kuzma's a system guy. That's fair enough. I'm not saying this. Everybody, the thing about it is that people put negative connotations on these things and say, "Oh, this is he's a system." No, you could be a system player. So you go to the right system, but if you're not in the right system, you better try to produce in other ways until you're a free agent and can go to the right team. There's nothing wrong about being a system player. And there are a lot of attributes that system players have. Like, look, good shooting. You could be a Steve Novak, right? Off ball, kind of high behind screens. You call him a system player, but shooting is shooting. Whether I put Steve Novak behind 10 billion screens or whether I put him in a corner, I need you to hit open shots. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I want to show how they're utilizing Obi. So this is the Knicksian part of my show, where I show some Knicksian, some trends, some overall how Thibodeau's experimenting with the team. And of course, I can't share my screen now because my computer wants to act stupid and freeze up. So bear with me. Now I have a bunch of things closed. What the hell, man? Hold on, guys. My computer's acting stupid. I'm trying to share the screen. Oh, crap. I'm frozen on. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. What is going on? Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Do I have VPN? Sorry about that, guys. Can you guys hear me? My computer's acting really weird as I try to share the screen. I apologize for that, guys. I'm trying to share the screen and my computer acted really weird. I would need to restart it, but I'm not trying to restart it right now, man. But it's whatever, man. I'm trying to close many files. I apologize for that, guys. Maybe it's too many programs open. Let me see. Actually, I think that might be it. I might have too many of these SB Nation articles open up. Let me close these out. Let me see. Am I moving now? You're back? I'm good. I apologize for that, guys. I just had so many articles and stuff open, and the Flash player just kind of threw everything out of whack. So to everybody, man. Thank you, Anthony. These cities for real, man. Salute. Yo, CP, I'm about to open up the line. I opened it before, no one came in, but Ben725, man, salute. I apologize for that, guys. Just had a lot of stuff open up. Yeah, he's a specialist. He's a specialist, man. What happens? Knicks make a trade for another score. Watson to the Jets. I don't want to talk. I'm scared about that. Anthony Porcelli. Who do you think the Knicks will get during the trade break? I feel they're a score away from being a nice team. I feel like I like their pieces. I don't know what they're going to get. I mentioned a few players, man. I mentioned Korkmaz from the 76ers as a space shooter. Give him 25, maybe even 30 minutes off the bench to space the floor. If you want to play Burks as a starter, but again, Bullock is a good defender. His three is hit or miss, but they always use shooting. And Korkmaz right now, he's playing behind basically Isaiah Joe, who just got drafted. So he's kind of on the back burner. Not saying he's on the back burner. I think he's sitting in like 17 minutes a night. So real quick, let me just show how they're utilizing Obi. Everybody wants to kill Obi in his development. Again, look where Obi is in the corner. They're playing a 2-3 zone right now. Kind of fluid because sometimes they send a man up to be aggressive. See, because there's a weak zone here. So this guy's too over aggressive. They're going to – well, baseball kind of cheated here, but you still don't want quickly shooting, right? So look where they're playing Obi in a corner. And they're playing Obi in a corner so you can develop that corner three. Guys, that's development. Be patient. If Obi comes in and he starts bombing threes from the corner, I don't want to hear people say, oh, no, we see. No, that's Thibodeau. Put him in the corner shoot. And mind you, his best position in college, shooting-wise on the floor, regards to perimeter, was in a corner. So he's trying to build that. And he only had only averaged 2.6 attempts a game in college. So you could say it's one of his strengths. But again, they're trying to make him an overall good three-point shooter, and they're going to start with the easiest place possible. And look how he's cut into the basket. Obviously, look, the play broke down. But there many times I see Knox would just catch the ball here, and he'll drive it late. You know what I'm saying? So, again, good movement by Obi. Amari it. That's all your boy got to do, man. F all that. Good spacing. So you got your zone breaker known to Wells. You got a 1-3-ish. No, let me see. You got a little triangle action. It's not the old school Tibbs Chicago Bulls triangle looking, but you form a triangle here. Bam, bam, bam. Let me see how this play. Yep. You got Knowles as well as a zone breaker. And you brought him up now quickly. Again, decent three-point shooter. He has to commit because Wanamaker is a little bit too late. Wanamaker played way too close or way too much up on him. But again, Knicks are breaking a zone. Have your zone breaker here. Your wing players. Even though you want Knox a little bit deeper. Just because if he gets it here, he can't do much. Like, if he gets it here, you're going to have him. They're going to crowd on him. Like, obviously, you can pass him as well. But quickly, nice move off the basket by Obi. Like, what do people be complaining about? Y'all complain that he's not developing. They try new things with him. Y'all complain that they're not playing to his strengths. They play to his strength when he's running baseline. Like, what do y'all want? Oh, man, y'all got to be patient, my guys. Please, 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 please. Wait, what? Anthony, it's not what? Salute to Coach Color Blocks, man. Salute. We spoil Utah. Heartbreak Nova, salute. I like Corkmouse. That kid. Yo, I wish Clutch Bebo was here, man. Clutch Bebo don't like him, man. Joseph W, man. Salute, salute, salute. Salute. But you from London, right? Hello. It's Manchester, but we run the Premier League right now. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to London. London's one of my favorite cities, man. Salute to Shorters, man. Always have fun out there. But Manchester United runs England. So just want to put that out there. But salute to Arsenal. You guys are a football team, right? Yikes. Salute to Chelsea. You guys fire your coach today. Eesh. Tottenham. Damn. But anywho's, we only talk about winners over here, baby. Anyway, let's get back to this. No, it's not Gmail. What do you mean it's not? Sorry, Anthony, I missed your point. Just tell me. Definitely inside. I'll agree with you. Brian Cook. Why you call him Brian Cook? Salute to Brahim 718. I appreciate it. Yo, I appreciate you guys being here, man. It takes a lot, man. If I was a college student or I was in high school, man, I had time, bro. I would be putting out videos every single freaking day. Oh, but it's so tough, man. It's very tough to have time and do all this stuff, man. Salute to Al Power, Knicks fans, and complaining go together like penne and pasta sauce. It's very true, man. It's very true, man. Salute to Al Power, man. That's my guy, man. Obi will be fine. Give him some time. Yeah, exactly, man. FA Cup. I mean, we might see you. We might get that cup, FA Cup. You know, it's cute. You know what I'm saying? Switch to Coach Color Box, by the way. He's a Liverpool fan. How you guys doing? Yikes. Salute. This is Thomas. Salute, man. We'll play IQ with Peyton in the starting five. It'll help open up lanes for RJ and Randall. I want to take Peyton out, man. But you better have a lot more team passing because, again, Quick doesn't have times where he struggles. He struggled against Conley last game. At 6 minutes, I don't think any points. So let's just hold our horses. And now, for what everyone's been waiting for, I'm going to re-show the Spanish pick and roll that I put. Salute to Balix Prime Sports. Said we're losing tomorrow. Probably might. Utah Jazz, and we're going to talk about this after this. They have been on a roll. They are angry. Y'all want to know the last time they lost? It was to us. They have not allowed another team to shoot. What do we shoot from was it 50%? Another team has not shot 50% since. I think one team shot 49%. I think we also had like the second highest 3-point percentage compared to the last 7 teams they beat. So right here, man. Ooh. One taramera. Amira one taramera. One taramera. Look at this beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. By the way, check my video that I did showing some other examples of the Spanish pick and roll. When people say Tom Thibodeau is not experimenting, he's too old school, let me tell you something. Because of Alfred Payton, we cannot experiment as much on this with the starting unit because teams are playing us in zone all the time. But when the Warriors tonight, they gave us an opportunity to. And by the way, look, pay attention to how quickly he's orchestrating and how Obi tells a guy to come up. Now, granted, Obi should have been the shooter to set the pick, not the initial screener, and Noel should have been the initial screener, right? Because Obi at least can shoot somewhat way better than a Noel. Yo, salute to my guy, Brandon McNeely, man. Send me the $5 super chat. Hold on. I'm going to call that out, man. Salute to Brandon McNeely, man. That's my guy. Chipping in for the half. Oh, Brandon McNeely's trying to cheat, bro. So you're trying to bribe me, bro. Still chill, man. Chill, bro. Got to get me like a Peter Luger steak. Actually, Peter Luger's overrated, man. Salute to Peter Luger if you ever want to sponsor me with steaks or something like that. But Peter Luger's all right. I'd rather go to Brazilian Steakhouse, man. I went to Plataforma, I can't pronounce it, Carrascal or whatever, Midtown, man. Oh, Brazilian steakhouses, man. But anyway, back to Spain pick and roll. So you see quickly, and he's calling out, yo, let's run it. You see him telling the Obi, let's run it. Even though he should have said to Noel, he was looking at Noel. Look at his eye vision. He's telling Noel. So Tom Thibodeau's teaching it to these kids. He's teaching them advanced concepts. The Spain pick and roll, he's teaching these guys, yo, let's run. If you see these looks, run it. So I'll give it to IQ. IQ he's a smart player, smart-headed player. Someone call, hey, let's run a Spain pick and roll. And Obi kind of messed up because you can't telegraph, hey, yo, you set the screen after me. It's like, dogs, you telling the freaking, come on, you messing up, bro. So Obi will learn. But notice as well, you should have been looking at IQ the whole time because IQ was looking at you. So Obi shouldn't have had to remind you because look where Nolan Noel is. He's not even paying attention. He was looking over here at Knox. You know, Knox is in dead man's space. He's thinking about freaking Warcraft or whatever. So see, Spanish pick and roll. Again, the concepts with the Spain pick and roll. You have the ball handler, initial screener sets a pick, and then the shooter sets a pick for that initial screener. So the initial screener can run to the basket while the shooter splits out to the perimeter to have a shot, and the point guard has opportunities, right? To either pass it to the shooter, pass to the screener if he has an open shot, and then also he has a guy, he has his own guy that he can take to the basket. I'm going to show you how the Kings ran it against us in the last game. They actually beat us, not beat us the whole game with it, but they ran it. So you see, the problem's here. So after Obi sets the pick, right? Obi cuts to the basket, but Bazemore played it smart. So hey, guard that, and no one never pops out. The issue is that it should have been switched because Nolan Noel is a guy he can run to the basket. Obi can at least shoot the three somewhat, right? So it didn't make sense. The Warriors cut it off, but quickly salvaged this play by drawing the foul, something that he's becoming very adept at doing. So again, that is a Spain pick and roll. Now I'm going to show you how the Kings ran it. All right, so here are the Kings. So you got Halliburton, you got Rashawn Holmes, and you got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, oh, crap. Hold up, went too fast. Rashawn Holmes sets the initial screen on Knox, and you know Knox, you screen him out, he's gone. He's not in the same game. Sets it for what's the name? And Buddy Hield's already on Rashawn Holmes' guy because now he switched. There's Nolan Wells in no man's land. He can't recover on that, right? He's already helping out. This dude's already going to cut, and Buddy Hield's already seen it. So whatever they teach it with the Kings, or however they teaching it, look how cerebral it is. Gets the block, Halliburton drives to the basket, alley-oop for Rashawn Holmes. Spain pick and roll. Beautiful. Now it's with tight defense too. So again, the Knicks, solid game by the Knicks, by the Warriors. Again, when we talk about Thibodeau's not experimenting, guys, be very patient. He's trying to run certain things, but we're hamstrung by the fact that you don't have guys to space the floor. I'm open up the video chat, man. Guys, please, if you want to join the video chat, because I'm going to go into the Jazz, like a male version of Shakira. Yo, whoa, chill, man. C-Mac be throwing so many darts, man. The greatest lesson of those that come from losses, these boys will learn. I agree. Whatever, man. Salute, man. I just remember when Wyclef made the suit to Frederick, man. I can't have you out here like LeBron. It's Guantanamera Gaji. Hey, salute to that, man. I speak Portuguese better. Do you think the Knicks would stop drafting Obi over Halliburton? Let me say this, man. I think that yes, Bodega Wi-Fi is the one. When they're inside, I actually ate there during the summer outside because of the restrictions in New York. But yes, that's the one with the piano play inside. I don't pay attention to the piano play at all. I'm stuffing my face with freaking prime ribs, sirloin. Steak is evil, man. Steak is an evil food, man. No, I think that if Tom Thibodeau had his way, I think he would have drafted Halliburton. I think Halliburton is this type of point guard or type of guard. Let me not say point guard because he's more of an off-ball guard who could do a little bit of everything, but they already had Quickly. I think Quickly was a Tom Thibodeau player they liked. Obviously, the UK connection, but still, I think, because Obi's agent is what the son or son-in-law to Leon Rose. So, again, there are going to be some funny machinations going on behind the scenes with UK and CAA and all that stuff, which I'm scared about because I don't think Obi was a Thibodeau player, Thibodeau type player, but I'll give it to Tibbs. Tibbs is trying to find ways to make this guy impactful. That's all you can ask for from a coach. That's all you can ask for from a coach, especially when they're hamstrung. So I don't think Tom Thibodeau has carte blanche to pick or he has control like that. I think is that they have this guy, they have a coach who can coach, and then they're gonna have, it's this mishmash of talent in terms of front office. You have the Leon Roses kind of run the shit, but have a talented coach who can kind of coach up the current players on the team. Anthony Dunbar. Let me see. How about experiment with Obi or Knox at the punch post or the pinch post, or Obi on a baseline screen instead of force them to be stretch fours? Well, the experimentation comes more. Well, Obi or Knox at the pinch post. I don't mind Obi at the pinch post. I don't want Knox at the pinch post. You think Knox is smart enough to do what Carlos Boozer or do what Jakim Noah was doing on the pinch post? Are you crazy? Knox? Listen, we just don't name sometimes. Knox is not a smart player. I want Knox to be reactionary. I don't need him to think about nothing except for what's right in front of him. That's how he can play. Now, Obi, again, I don't disagree with that. I've said that. He's a good passer. Go check out my video I did, the 2-hour video I saw him with the triangle, how certain players could fit. Because I think Randall could do that. I think Obi could do that. Obi's a good passer. So I can see that with Obi. And yes, it's not forcing to be stretched forwards. You're trying to develop that game so you can have Obi play with Randall. So you can have the pick and pops, the pick and rolls with Obi, Randall, or have Obi come out on the other wing while Randall's on the opposite post, low post. Again, it's all development. Again, the wins have gotten us delusional. We got to get that out of our heads, man. We got to get that out of our heads, man. Holy crap. Those wins have led us astray. Suggs or Jalen Green, and we want to draft. Tell Knox to get his education up. Rilla Crowley. Salute, my guy. And Barrett plays small forward. Yes, Barrett. That's all. You guys have another conversation. Knicks tape. Let's get it, man. Adrian Cole. Did I pronounce that right? Salute, man. I'm gonna be just sitting here blabbering, man. I love the video chat, man. People don't come in, so don't complain because people are like, oh, you don't put video. I put my video chat up all the time, man. I don't know what any of y'all people be talking about, man. Who do you want? What do you want personally for next season? Bringing a player for playmaking a shoot. It depends on where we fall in the draft, man, because this draft it has so much talent that I think that whoever you draft, that's going to be a guy you're going to be building with, right? And I think that you want to have a decent path for development. But you're also probably expecting them to have some impact. You know what I mean? So, how am I crazy? What I say, man? Knox is not smart. Like, look, people got on me for making an excuse for RJ because I saw it in RJ in terms of at least he tried to push envelope. What does Kevin Knox do? If I'm Kevin Knox, bro, and they don't want to pass me the ball, I'm crashing the boards every time. I'm making sure I get 8 rebounds. I'm making sure I'm elbowing somebody in the face. I'm playing tough. Each and every time I don't get the ball. It's almost as if Knox, it's like we've been running marathons and Knox literally comes in a cab halfway through just to get in a corner to wait for a corner 3. And if he doesn't get it, then he's just back in the cab and then drives off until we get back on offense. Come on, man. I'm even trying to issue on Knox, but you think on Knox is like he's just not an impactful player. Right now, he's just not. He's had some games where he hit corner threes. That's fine. But he's not even doing that consistently, or at least a decent enough clip where it's like, oh, he should be starting and he just be our 3-point specialist. I mean, yeah, Kevin W. He's too in love with Knox, man. That's the thing, man. I don't fall in love with players, bro. Like if RJ Barrett's not on the Knicks, I'm not rooting for RJ Barrett. Like I might look at his development, oh, that's interesting. I'm not rooting for, oh man, RJ Barrett. I don't fall in love with players, bro. Because then you do that when they're not, you can't be objective on them. And even when RJ Barrett was doing bad, I was saying, hey, he's having some terrible games. Unacceptable by RJ Barrett. I called that out, but I think he's probably our second best playmaker on the team, man. Salute to Bodega Wi-Fi, man. Please hit the likes, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Support your boy, man. I don't ask for anything else, man. I just ask for you to hit the likes and subscribe to the channel, man. Salute to everybody, man. So we're gonna get to this Jazz game. So as everyone knows, the Jazz, they're on a 7-game winning streak. They're destroying the league right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're absolutely disgusting. They were disgusted with their play against us. They said the Knicks. The Knicks beat us? How the hell did the Knicks beat us? The New York Knickerbockers? The Knickerbockers? Who? Win of the last 7. They're third in the West, 12-4. They've been absolutely slaughtering teams, man. Slaughtering teams. They're really pissed off from that loss that they had against us, man. Because they let it go. They were up by what? 18 at one point, 20-something at one point. And they did the Dennis Green, man. They who? Well, we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. Now, if you want to crown their ace, crown them. Rest in peace, Dennis Green, man. Of the famed is this working? What the fuck? Of the famed Vikings. At the time, he was coaching the Cardinals. Super Dennis Green, man. Rest in peace. Bless his family. But definitely a legend for that. That was when they had. Was that when they had Derek Anderson or Matt Leinart? I think they had. No, they had Matt Leinart. Not Derek Anderson was after because he came from the Cleveland Browns. And he had like 10 wins one year too. It was crazy. Derek Anderson, out of all people. The Jazz are pissed, bro. Big Oso, salute, man. The Jazz are pissed. Now, we had some we had some timely turnovers in that game. Ran out some timely points. Obviously, Austin Rivers went off. But this is a totally different Jazz team, man. Just trying to get the stats for that game. Again, you had. Hold on, I'm just going to get the player stats for that game. So you had your boy Julius Randle, 39 minutes. He had a lot of fouls called for him. He had 30 points, but from the field, I think he was like 10 for something. 10 for 29, was it? Or not 29? 10 for 20 something that game? Was it too effective? Oh, let me just pull up the box. I'm trying to look at synergy, but Jazz versus Knicks. Let's look at the we played him on January 6th. Let's get the box swap. Yeah, Randall went he went 10 for 26. 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Man, he's getting a lot of fouls, man. 30 points, 16 rebounds. Reggie Bullock had 12. RJ Battle, he had 9. He won those poor games for 14 from the field. Alfred Payne had 22. That was when he kept driving on Mike Conley. Was abusing him, went 10 for 15. But your boy Rivers came in and he was godlike, right? 5 for 7 from the 3. Was killing it. Yo, salute to Dan Alsonot, man. Salute, bro.
Hey, what's up, Guillermo? How you doing?
Good to you, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really not looking forward to this Jazz game right now.
Yo, bro, they're angry, bro. You want to know? Oh, salute to Mike H, man. Salute to Digital Madrigal, man. Salute. YH, salute, bro. You know the last time they lost?
It was us. You said it. Sim said it. And Uncle Freezy said it. I wasn't paying attention to them at all. I'm only watching the Knicks, so that I'm just watching them. But as soon as everyone said the last time they lost was against us, I'm like, all right. You factor that in with the fact that the last time we played them, Austin Rivers had to have a magical unicorn night. It's
like, come on,
I see us losing by 30. And I don't even want to wish that. I don't want to wish that.
I don't want to wish that. I was talking about Derek Brown. I thought Derek Brown was on that Cardinals team. I was talking about the coach of that Browns team. I thought Derek Anderson was on the Cardinals team, but sorry about that. Suta Simit Singh, that's my guy, man. Hopefully we can have Simit Singh on the freaking video chat, man. Suta All-Star Sports, man. Salute. Oh, you say you learned so much. Yo, hey, man, I'm just like one of y'all. I just like the wonkish, corny stuff about the game, man. So salute to you, man. Thank you for all your support, man. Salute to you and yours, man. Danny Thomas, salute. Let me get City for real in here, man. Salute to City for real, man. My brother, man. What's good, City?
Yo, what up, bro?
How you feeling about this Jazz team? Let me just first of all, before we get into how you feel about, let me just mention some stats, right?
Oh man, this is good.
Best overall 3-point shooting team. The number 1 in 3-pointers made, number 3 in 3-pointers attempted, the number 2 in 3-point percentage, rebounding, 8th in offensive rebounds, first in total rebounds, 22nd in assists, but 10th in points per game, right? One thing they don't draw a lot of fouls. Their free throw rate is only 26% at 22.2%, right? So they're not an uber physical team in regards to their slashers and getting to the cup. Defense, though, even though we're quote unquote, I guess the so-called best defensive team, whatever that means, they're 6th in blocks, 3rd in opponents' points per game, 3rd in opponents' 3-pointers made at 11.2 per game. They're 5th in 3-pointers attempted, opponents 3-point attempted, 6th in 3-point percentage allowed, 7th in assists allowed, 12th in blocks. And the only saving grace, we like to shoot a lot of corner threes. They're only 17th in defending corner threes at 39.3% that they allow to their opponents. Give me, after you heard all that, for a team that can't play good perimeter defense. Oh, well,
I got something. I got something.
I watched the Kings where they did dribble drive penetration kick out, killed us that way. I watched the Blazers who literally was shooting right in our faces. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just sit back. How do you guys feel about that Jazz team tomorrow after I said all those stats? Are there any keys? I have a few keys that might work, but give me some color, City.
first and foremost, I'll say this, right? I'll say I'm not gonna worry about the numbers too much, just because any team can have an off night. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting us to go out and not play hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna play hard. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we're gonna get blown out or anything like that or whatever. I just don't look too much into the numbers because, like I said, anybody, any team, some guys can have. Look at what happened when we played Portland, right? Everybody was talking about, oh, we can't let Dame go off, whatever, or let him go off, and we just got to hold down everything else. My thing is this, right? You can't just let a guy go off because sometimes that galvanizes the troops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes guys are looking off. They're sitting on the bench and they're like, okay, Damon's having a hot night. Come on. We gotta get into it. We gotta do this, we gotta do that, or whatever. So you can't just let one guy go off because, like I said, sometimes that'll galvanize the troops and the guys on the bench will start making shots. Now, with that being said, let's just get into it, right? I'm going to forget about the numbers, and I'm going to say this. We're going to play hard. We're going to be in the game. And we just might come out with the W. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna turn us down for any team just because we've beaten many teams that nobody expected us to beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we went into Boston, nobody expected us to do that. When we played, it was a long time ago, but when we played the Bucks, nobody expected us to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you always got to look at it optimistic. Like, it doesn't matter who we play. It's just a matter of if our guys show up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the one thing that we're missing is consistency with guys showing up. That's the only thing it is. It's just consistency. Nobody out of Julius, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is really playing really consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, one of the things is that look at your boy, Danny Gomes. By the way, all I can say, how about Manchester United FA Cup all day, baby? FA Cup. I'm looking for the Premier. I'm looking for the Premier League title, but we talk about it later. The thing with the Knicks, though, two things hamstring us, right? We're one of the worst scoring teams, right? And I think one of the reasons why is because we have to play so much on the inside. We have to slash to the basket. We don't have dependable shooters. That hurts us, right? Because every team's gonna play us in a zone until we get out of it, or until we can shoot them out of it. And right now we can't, right? We can talk about playing hard, and the thing about it is that I understand when people say, any given day, right? But again, the Celtics they didn't have Tatum and Kemba was going back, right? When we play the Jazz, I'm not taking anything away from none of these wins. But the Jazz are playing on a back-to-back. Now they're looking back, and they have not lost since then. So they got a wake-up call. They beat some teams. They beat the Nuggets by 5, 104-109 some games ago. They beat New Orleans twice. They've beaten Golden State Warriors. They beat Atlanta. They beat Cleveland. They beat Detroit. And again, I'm not saying these teams are so-called world beaters, but to be 7-0 for those games, I mean, guys, they look like one of those.
Yo, can we say this, bro?
Look. Right now, you got Donovan Mitchell killing it. You got Jordan Clarkson, who's killing it right now too. You got Mike Conley, I had an article, a really good article on Mike Conley, where he's literally like he's actually one of the more underrated. Here it is, yeah, it's from SB Nation, and they break it down that Mike Conley right now, come on, hold on,
Yo,
guys.
can we say this real quick too? Let's just say this: we are the New York Knicks, okay?
What does that mean?
I'm gonna tell you what it means. That means that any given game, every game, okay, people wake up for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a fluke. It's not a imaginary thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every game, when we are the New York Knicks, we are one of the most popular franchises in NBA history, okay? People wake up every day to play us. It does not
That
matter.
doesn't bode well.
It
That's
does
not.
not. It does
That's
not matter who we have on the squad, bro. Like,
It
you know what I'm
does,
saying?
bro. Hold on,
it
hold on,
does nah it. Oh, I was
People.
saying like it. Okay.
No. You good?
Now, I was saying that it does matter who's on the squad. That's
Right.
why, we are where we are as far as the standing. But as far as this Jazz game goes, I was listening to the stats that you had listed off, Guillermo. And one of the stats that I found interesting when you were saying that was their foul rate. And like as soon as you said that, what that flashed me back to was the Orlando game. Now I know what I said earlier, but that's just the irrational Knicks fan and all of us. Either we win by 30 or we lose by 30. We every season we hope to go 82-0. It is what it is. But
Right.
that that foul rate, them not fouling so much, that right there.
Oh no no no
It,
no no
it
no no no. So that's that. Hold up. That's that. What I was reading off is that they don't draw a lot of fouls. So that's good for us.
yeah they don't draw a lot of fouls. What I'm saying is the best way I see is, even having a fighting chance in this game or giving ourselves a fighting chance is dirtying up the game with fouls.
To be
I say that's the, huh?
to like be more physical with them and like
We
I
have to
like
be
that.
more physical and let them not get into their offense, because I remember what was it? It was the year that the Utah Jazz had gotten, I think they got swept by the Rockets. And I remember they were listing off stats for them, and they said like their offense by far in the league gives them the best percentage shots. Each player, when they get a shot in that offense, they get the best percentage shots. So I say, like, don't even let them get to the spot. Be very physical. If they foul us, that's okay. We're going to dirty the game up. We saw from last night, the refs are already not giving us a chance. So we have to take the game away from the refs, and we have to play our style of basketball, which is physical, dirty, grimy, and it's all based on defense. Now, we're not getting fast breaks with that defense, but we are slowing them down and then methodically getting up to the court and getting shots. That's the best way we can, even have a fighting chance in this game. We have to be very physical and not let them get into their offense.
So one thing is that they don't, and to your point, just to add to it, one thing, we got to take a lot of corner threes, man. They allow 39.3% from the corner three. Thibodeau is utilizing the corner three a lot. I expect to see a lot of RJ, a lot of EP once they come off the screen from one wing, kicking it out to the other corner. And Knox better be able to hit those shots. Burks got to hit those shots.
Again, that just comes down to execution. Like, what I'm saying?
That's also
a lot of things that we've been missing.
I know that's execution, but also, like, I think last night we took like 29 3-pointers, and Portland took like 46. I'm not saying we got to match them, but we have to at least start to hit the like 30s. We have to at least have 30 attempts. We like, not to say like we're gonna hit them all, but we have to start making teams fear the fact that we're gonna take those shots, because I liken it to MMA. Sometimes some guys may not be the best in a certain skill, but just having the threat of using that skill, it helps them in the ring. So with this team, I think we also need to start having that mentality.
Definitely. I mean, we gotta shoot it, but at the end of the day, like, what I'm saying, if we do shoot it, we gotta make a good clip of those shots. Like, what I'm saying, we can't shoot and miss. Like, what I mean, we gotta be, at least, I would say, at least we gotta shoot somewhere from like 38 to 42% from the 3-point line.
I would disagree with that. I say a comfortable number for us would be around 30 to 35.
From three?
Yeah.
You want it around where City, you want it around that high 30s to 40s, man. If you're shooting 30% from three, that's way below average. That's like 500-600 basis points.
But for us, look at our numbers. For us, that's a decent clip. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The thing about that, if you're shooting again, but even if you're taking those many shots for that night, or however many shots, you're assuming you're taking, a decent amount, right? We took 29 the last game. I think we went 12 for 29 against the Blazers from three. You want to be around that 40% mark. So like you said, Dan, where you're scaring teams where it's like, okay, this is the threat of that. Now we got to play them in zone. Or I can't help out when RJ is driving to the bat. I can't help out because they might kick it out to Knox. And Knox is having one of those stupid, 4 for 5 games.
I can't.
That's why I said 38 to 40%. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Right. I agree with you. Saying. And real quick,
the only way
your boy Mike Conley is averaging, says 16 points a game, shooting 42% from three, leading the Jazz in steals per game. And he's also in advanced stats for anybody who likes advanced stats. He's leading the team in win shares, VORP, which is value over replacement player. The BPM box plus minus.
I don't follow Raptor and VORP and Chimichanga and all those.
Right.
Mike Conley last game, him and Mitch, they shot poorly. Mike Conley went 14 for 9 points. D Mitchell, he went 8 for 23 for 18. So
and Mitch is on. Don is on fire right now, so he's not playing. He is not playing.
I call him Goku. He was pissed. He was pissed about losing to
No. That's Gohan. That's Gohan. That's Gohan. When Gohan get angry.
Boy is.
We might as well call him Piccolo or something.
Whoa.
Switch up the name.
That'll be Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox is no. You know who Kevin Knox is? Kevin Knox is Krillin because he dies with every shot.
He gets beat up all the time. Everybody beats his fight.
Hey, look! I listen to Blanche Tears all the time, and I hear Kevin W go off about Kevin Knox, and I agree with him sometimes that I can agree that Kevin Knox is more talented than Reggie Bullock, but I think we can all agree that Reggie Bullock is a better professional basketball player than Kevin Knox.
He's a better.
I can.
Hit the three.
He's like no. When I say professional, I mean there are movements in the offense that I see Reggie doing where he's doing certain cuts or certain little steps here to make it easier for Randall to get the ball. Versus Kevin, they told him to stand in that corner, so guess what he gonna do? Stand in that corner.
That's all you can do. And shoot to Chris Ward, man. He said Gohan soft now, man. Come on. Chris Ward. So how the hell? What do we do with this point guard position, man? The starting point guard position. I know City wants to throw up right now, man. That's since day one.
Oh my God!
Right now, man. Now I'm gonna go to City first.
Oh my God!
I want the lead. What?
Hey, I'll tell you what. Everybody always kills me when I talk about the Elf of Wall Street. Because that's my guy. Nobody likes the guy. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? When you look at how the team plays, you know what I'm saying? When when he's controlling the team and he's actually doing what he needs to do, we're an efficient team. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that anybody can say or whatever to deny that. You know what I mean? Let's get that out of the window. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw that out of the water. But at the same time,
he went 10 for 15 for 22 points last time they played. And that was slash to basket.
Look, that's an anomaly game. That's an anomaly game. I could say that. All right, that's an anomaly game. Here's what I could say about Elfrid Payton, because I was having this argument with someone on Twitter about this because he just wanted Halliburton so bad, and I'm telling him bro, it's not that serious. Halliburton would not have. He's not the secret juju for the Knicks.
And look where the Kings are.
Exactly.
Record.
Yeah, but I was telling him because his argument. The first argument he said was if Halliburton was on the team, he would have us in a play-in. Which I told him Alfred already has us in there, so no difference.
Look, Halliburton, I think, is a talented player. I was on him in terms of I wanted him, then I didn't want him. Then I wanted him on the Knicks. I didn't want him because I felt like that was versatility on both offense and defense. And look, Halliburton's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a solid player, man. Again, they came out against the Knicks. They had the whole thing where people were saying, "Oh, you're supposed to go to the Knicks, or like you were high on the Knicks and they didn't take you. How you feel about that? And he's, he didn't say anything bad, but he's kind of like, I don't care, whatever. So you may be,
he's gotten a little salty,
but it is what it is with Halliburton, man. Again, if he came to the Knicks, would he have the same? And who's to say he would have?
No.
Quickly is
like that. Look, if was a fifth, then we'd all be drunk, right? But like, this is my thing about Elfrid Payton. What we do know is he is not the solution at point guard long term.
No.
What we don't know is whether the front office sees that as such a problem that they're willing to go try and get a point guard in the season versus waiting for free agency or the draft. That's the only issue.
I would say they're waiting for free agency.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Like, I see Elfrid staying on the team for the year, and I'm not the biggest fan of Elfrid Payton, but it is what it is, because the thing is, like, most of the time that we have a fighting chance, he has to at least give us 10 points. And that's not a lot to ask for, but for Elfrid Payton within this offense, it apparently is a lot to ask for.
See, this is my thing, right? And I'm not really trying to compare the two, so nobody get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, if the Clippers, right, can have a guy like Patrick Beverley, right, that we know what he's known for, right? He's known for his gritty defense. He's known for scrapping and grinding or whatever. But one thing we do know is this: he's not going to give you 15 a night. He's not going to give you 20 a night. But guys will still give him a pass, right? His shooting ain't the best. Let's be honest. Let's be for real. His shooting ain't the best or whatever. But people will still give him a pass and act like, I wouldn't say a top tier point guard, but act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a legit point guard. Like,
people act like he's a starting level point guard on every team, and the truth is he's not. And what I say about Elfrid Payton, what sometimes gets him in trouble too is like this especially happened in last night's game. I don't care what anyone tells me, you can watch the tape for the first quarter. A lot of the reason why we lost the first quarter defensively, Mitch was out of position a lot.
Right.
So sometimes what gets Elfrid Payton in trouble isn't really, him being out of position. It would sometimes be the help not being out of, being out of position, or
hold up. First of all, salute to Joe Madden, man. Apologies. Sorry what happened today, man. I know it was a dark day for Chelsea. You thought you had a coach, and you don't. But what?
Yeah, you guys thought you have a coach, but you don't. You just got players now that's holding your coach back.
Oh, now we got players.
Now you finally got talent.
This guy tries to issue my team. Then we win. Now we don't have a coach. Now it's the play. Now you want to give the credit to the play. Joe, man, you're not slick, Joe.
You guys what Manchester United are. Manchester United were a bum organization that were ran by a coach for 20-something years. It's kind of like Popovich with the Spurs. Now that the coach retired, they're back to being a bum franchise again. But now they're starting to get players, which they haven't had for a while. So you got a nice player like Bruno Fernandes. He's nice. He's very he's up there. He's still young too. What is he? 24, 25?
25, I think. And by the way,
yeah,
he's probably the best midfielder besides Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne to me is still the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody. Backyard Anime. Salute, man. Keyshawn B. Salute. AK Sour Guy. I apologize for not getting to you quicker, man. Salute. Mellow NYG. Tibbs will trade for Rose. Now, Rose is going to go to Tibbs is going to trade for Rose. But Joe, I don't know if you heard all the stats and all the things we talking about with the Jazz, man. Given their run of 7 straight games of wins since they played us, given that they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, given the fact that you got Conley, who's playing out of his mind, you got Donovan Mitchell, who's playing possessed, and they're one of the better defending teams in the league. Give me some color in tomorrow's game, bro. What's going to
All
happen?
right, for the Knicks fans that are jumping, we beat them once, we're going to beat them again. Relax, they're on a 7-point run, and we only won that game because Dawson Rivers went off. What's the chance of somebody going off again like that? So we need to look. We can be competitive. The team should be confident going in, but don't expect to win the game. It's we won that game because River went for 14 straight. River's not going to go. I'll be shocked if Rivers goes for 14 straight again to do the same thing, or anybody on the team to go off.
Sorry, Joe. This just in. Dallas Mavericks just lost to the Denver Nuggets.
Oh yes, let's go. Oh, we need that. We need that. We need that. Salute. Look, let's make the Knicks great again. Why don't we?
That is a tough hat, man. I love the color combo in that hat, man. But
Let's make the Knicks great again. Let's get that lottery pick. Let's laugh at Max Kellerman.
We also went to the line. Randall went to the line like he was 10 for 12 from the line. So that was a game where he went 10 for 26. Right, so you're talking about a guy who got fouls. You know what I'm talking. That game that we had against the Jazz again. I'm saying that hey, you win your games, you well deserved. But let's not think that we're gonna go there and beat the Jazz just because we beat them last. Remember, the Jazz were up by 18 at one point, almost 20. In the second half,
they were coming off a back-to-back. They were coming off a back-to-back too. So
and coming off a back-to-back,
we beat an entire team.
Right.
I would. Can I inject this? I would say this: if we do get the W, it's going to be because of our bench play. This is where we have to win games is with our bench, and this is why I say, man, it's not about your starters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got your first unit, but your second unit has to perform. Your second unit has. If we win this game, I can guarantee you it'll be because of the bench.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
we've lost a lot of games. Go back and look. Check it out. Our bench has been okay, but it's kind of been terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's been a common factor in a lot of our games.
City in that game, we outscored them. Our bench outscored them 45-30. Obviously, a lot of that came from Rivers. So again, because you also know why, when your boy was out, Gobert was out. That's when you saw a lot of successful slashes, fouls going to the paint against O'Neal and Derek Favors. Right? They just don't have the paint protection once Gobert is out. It's not as good. Let me say. Right, so I agree with you.
Yeah, because Derek Favors was kind of giving Randall some problems. Randall and RJ, but Derek Favors was giving Randall and RJ some problems.
He was, but Randall got a lot of fouls against Derek Favors too.
Yeah,
that's what when Gobert was, and then when Gobert came back in, he wasn't as dominant on Mitch as he was in the first half. Right, he was decent on Mitch. That's another guy. Mitch, is this a game where Mitch takes the next step?
Like everyone's been asking that every game.
Well,
I'm not talking about shooting either. I'm just talking about I want to see a game where there's a physically dominant center, and he finds a way to somehow impose his will or to meet that guy's will, and they either neutralize each other, or Gobert isn't like a plus rebounder, like a dominant rebounder against us. You know what I mean? Do we see that from Mitch? No.
Someone needs to show Mitch. Someone needs to show Mitch a cardboard box and take it outside and say, "Do that a lot more." Box out, because he does not box out like that.
The whole team. Hold on.
The whole team has to box out.
Got dunked on or dunkished on by Derek Jones. Like, how many times on this team where it's like these guys do not box out, and I know that somebody is on my right to my left. I literally the baseline is my friend. I should be forcing in front of me, and it's like guys are dunking like. Those are
the plays those are the plays we can't stand the most too. Those are the effort plays. You can't give up those effort plays. We know already we're not the most talented team in the league. So those effort plays, those are the highlight ones too. They keep showing it over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to like just get inject Knox with like steroids or something like
don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, come on, man. He already a little bit goofy, man.
Let me see Derek Jones. I want to act like I know a lot about Derek Jones. But Derrick Jones Jr., come on, bro. Like this dude was looking like the Matrix yesterday against us, bro. Like the dude is averaging 7.3 points, 4.3 rebounds. Right? The guy, so he was
Is it just me, or am I the only person that feels like every time we play, it doesn't matter whatever team, there'll be a guy that just decides, only average 4 points, like, you know, but you know, I'm playing the Knicks, so guess what now?
Let me give him a 40 piece.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
let me give him a 40 piece real quick.
You said it, City. You should take your own advice. You said it. When teams see the Knicks, I think they look at us as food. That's why Dame Lillard had to catch himself. Thank God for quickly, because Dame had to catch himself. Like, oh crap, we might lose this team. He's talking all that trash, like, oh, these guys getting all cocky. They ain't that. Like, you don't say that. You didn't say it against Westbrook when he was talking trash, and you talking about you ain't it on a foul line. Go look it up on YouTube.
Right.
When the Warriors were issued on you. But he picked the Knicks, who are in a whole other conference, so they look at us like food, man. And you got a guy like
because we are the Knicks, and we are one of the most talked about franchises.
We're the biggest media market.
I keep trying to say
I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many championships any other franchise has. The New York Knicks have the heaviest jersey in the league. It's heavy. It is literally like, if you think it's a job being like, if you think it's a really tough job being an NBA player, it is that much more tougher when you are signed to the Knicks.
I don't disagree, but everybody wants to take our heads off because it's like everybody talks about this Mecca and all this. Oh, New York is a Mecca,
and that's why
we don't produce high school players like that anymore. We don't really have top colleges that people want to come here to play in terms like St. John's, obviously Rutgers, Seton Hall, good schools, but they're not, the Dukes, the UNCs. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, they look at New York. Go talk to people who play ball in Cali, and they'll be like,
look, Guillermo.
So all that's
Guillermo,
look. People want to come and issue. Everybody wants to have their I ished on New York game. That's how I see it.
Guillermo, but look. When you said that about Madison Square being the Mecca, it's like perfect example was really showed us on Sunday. Lambeau Field is still Lambeau Field. But you see what Tom Brady did.
But hold up. Lambeau Field's Field because you have what? You had Brett Favre and then you had Aaron Rodgers. Right?
I know, but when's the last time they brought a trophy in the building?
Hold up. But you want to know two teams that used to be feared in the NFL? The Lions and the Browns. The Browns used to be one of the greatest NFL teams of all time.
Yeah, but the franchise moved, so you can't,
But
did the franchise
they came back though. They
did. They came back.
But suits everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna ask you.
What have they done since they come back? four first overall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
True.
So the prestige isn't there.
They used to be one of those fair teams.
Now the Jets are going to be the Browns for a couple
Wow. First of all,
no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm not going to say that. Salute to the Jets. I'm not
a Chelsea fan and a Giants fan.
But the Jets can't tank right. The Jets are the number one. Trevor Lawrence, and they threw him away.
You don't have to, Joe. You see how dirty you are, Joe. You don't have. That's a low blow, man.
Guillermo.
When the Jets, Greg Williams. Wherever you are, if I ever see Greg Williams, I'll buy you a dinner, bro. This guy called cover zero against the When the Raiders
he did that for the pick.
Third down, I was crying. When they threw Henry Ruggs, cover zero, I said, Greg Williams, you're one of the greatest coaches of all time. What they do?
Guillermo, him and Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson. You know what's funny though? First of all, how y'all getting mad at Doug Peterson? Because they want to throw fake. Because everybody knows why. Okay, if Doug Peterson sat there and said, "Oh yeah, let's run the ball 8 billion times, but let's keep not Jordan Love. Who the hell is it? The freaking quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
If they kept him in, they said just run the ball. No one to complain. Come on, bro. Everybody knows when teams are tanking, man. First of all. You screwed over the Giants, which one of your hated rivals. Obviously,
we should have won another.
No.
Evan Ingram cost us the playoffs.
Evan
He should
Ingram
drop
cost
that
us
pass
mad
against.
games. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
don't
he
blame it on.
did,
First of all,
no, I'm not blaming on him.
Let's not.
I'm
No,
mad
let's not
fired
even
him.
do it.
They should have kept him. If they kept him, I'd have been happy because Eagles were
Let's not
going
even do it.
nowhere.
It wasn't only Evan Ingram's fault. They had plenty
Yep.
of chances to do whatever it was
No,
that they needed
He
to do.
dropped
look,
that
you know,
pass against the Eagles to win the game.
All right,
And
let me
instead
ask
he
you.
dropped the
look, we can
pass
say,
and
look,
then
you
went
know,
to punt.
you know who else's fault? You know who else's fault it is? And even though I love him, I could still say he made a mistake here. It was it was Joe Judge when he played Daniel Jones in that Cardinals game. Because everyone
Yeah,
watched
shouldn't
the
have played
tape
him.
and he should not have played that game. Even granted,
right? He had like the hamstring or the
he had the hamstring
Yeah,
injury. He had the
Mhm.
hamstring
hamstring.
injury. He had the hamstring injury because Evan Ingram messed up that Bengals game.
Yeah, come on,
Evan
man.
By the way,
Ingram,
Teddy's
Evan Ingram messed up
See?
that Bengals game, and
Who they?
I feel like
but
Evan.
yeah,
I feel like
Joe
Evan's a
Judge shouldn't.
scapegoat
Joe Judge shouldn't
for
have played him.
everybody.
Yo, and Jones crazy Evan Ingram. He made the goddamn Pro Bowl. How?
Yeah, nah, that was
He
the
made the
players'
Pro
vote. That
Bowl.
wasn't the fans' vote.
Look, can I say this? Can I inject this with Evan Ingram?
Go ahead.
He lost the Giants one game? I mean, think about it like this, right?
No, two.
Has any of
He
the
went against the
games
Cowboys
ever
too.
look, have any of the games ever really came down to where it was 10 seconds left on the clock and they threw the ball in the end zone to him and he dropped it? If he would have caught it, he would have won the game.
But City, I think
Has
it was
that
the
ever
Eagles
really
game.
happened?
Correct me,
Wait,
Joe.
City, it's that Eagles game.
On that third,
Wait, but hold on.
If he caught that third down catch, and
Yeah.
like
But what
look,
could
and
the
I see the
Giants
pass,
have
and it
done
was
before then?
Yeah,
Is my
no,
question.
but City,
The
the problem
Giants
we
done-
were up.
No,
We
they could
were
have done
up.
plenty of more things.
true, but
before
City
then.
though.
But City, we did enough.
What you just said right now
It was
it's
third
the
and
same
long. They
thing.
had to get the first down, or they would have
Right.
punted. He
Plus,
dropped
you
the
have to
pass.
understand.
We had the punt. You give the Eagles the ball back with 2 minutes left. He scored a touchdown to win it.
Right,
Right.
but
Our
it,
defense
Plus, you have to
holding up.
understand we have Jason Garrett handicapping us.
You mean the clapper?
we like that's the like Jason Garrett already gives us -6 points favorite. Like,
I'd rather have him. If he's gonna be clapping, man, just make him the official clapper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was hoping the Chargers hired him.
Yeah, he's back next year. He's back next year.
Guillermo, I got a question for you. I got a serious question for you.
And we're gonna get back to basketball after this, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I know, right after, but serious question. As a Jets fan, what are you trying to do with that number 2 pick?
I'm not touching Justin Fields. I'm not.
Time out, because look, I was watching Zach Wilson a lot. I was watching Zach Wilson a lot, and I'm not gonna lie. If y'all took Zach Wilson with that second pick, that would be a problem in the AFC.
Bro,
I don't
trust
because I think he's
quarterback. Never have, never will. I won't. Teddy, I think is an Ohio State a Buckeye fan. He can attest to this. They all suck when he gets in.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, I don't know who's a Miami Dolphins fan, but I'm gonna let you know right now. I do not trust Tua. I don't trust Tua. I mean, Josh Allen's getting better, so that's the only competition for y'all. And the Patriots, Bill Belichick's got to find a way to pay Roger Goodell to get something, because that's the only way.
Well, Dolphins have all the assets to get Watson easily. They got Houston's pick, so they can just give it right back to him for that and their first rounder. The next
imagine that. Imagine them giving up their first round pick for a pass rusher and now giving up their quarterback.
But Houston's asking.
Back.
No, but Houston's asking for 3 picks and 3 players.
Who had the water running?
Yeah, who got the water running?
That's City. But yeah, let's get back to basketball, man. So again, look, we got the Jazz tomorrow, man. Whew, it's gonna be a tough game. I think that we should exploit corner threes, like City said. Try to be uber aggressive with the second unit. They have to produce. Let me all ask you guys this, because I know Joe might have a difference of opinion. Does Quickly start tomorrow? Joe, is he a so-called point guard? I still think he's a combo guard. I still think he's probably best come off the bench. As much as I hate Elfrid Payton, I don't want to mess up his development. But what are your thoughts on IQ possibly starting?
IQ, I want IQ to start, but not tomorrow because we seen Conley kind of had his way with him.
Mhm.
I'd bring him off the bench and give him close to 30 minutes, or split the minutes at least with Payton to get that scoring. But I don't know. I think Payton's time is coming. I think they're looking for a point guard. I really do. I think that Tibbs is kind of, if they're gonna move forward and make a push for the playoffs, that they're gonna try and trade for a point guard, or at least trade for a proper backup, because Payton ain't it. Payton, and I don't understand these set like RJ running into the Payton, kicking out, and Payton hitting corner threes. Well, why is he shooting threes? Have him kick it out. I'd rather have him kick it out to RJ than
And
RJ.
have him play zone breaker. I'd rather have him play zone. I'd rather have Randall either in the low post or on the wing if you have Mitch there too. I don't want to see Elfrid Payton shoot another three, man. I'm good. It does
sounds
nothing.
like a bullet coming out of a gun. There's no arc to it.
Bro,
Great dumpster
he
juice.
holds back our offense. So I'm not saying our offense would be great, but in terms of that, we wouldn't have to see the zone as much, right? I think that this team could be solid if we had more man played against more man looks, but we just can't because Elfrid Payton in our three position right now, whether it's Bullock or RJ, they're not shooting a three. I know RJ's coming along, but they're not shooting a three consistently enough to get teams out of zone, man.
What I would start Rivers at the point guard just because defense. I believe yesterday if we brought Rivers in earlier, Rivers started keeping Dame quiet. If they'd have brought Rivers in a little bit earlier, because Dame was having his way with Payton, and he quieted down a little bit when Rivers was on him. I would try that.
I've seen Rivers give up.
But at least Rivers has the threat of hitting a three. Payton, when he's shooting that ain't going in.
Right.
Rivers has that threat at least a little bit, and he can get into the paint.
The only thing
I'd rather see Rivers than Payton. Honest to God, Payton needs to get out of New York.
This makes me want to throw up, Joe. Only thing I'll say to that is that EP does, I think, penetrate a little bit more effectively than Rivers. Every time I see Rivers try to dribble and have his way, I haven't seen him be able to get his way since the Jazz game in terms of getting to the paint or even getting close to the paint. I don't know what's up with him.
Too much head fake.
And Rivers has been not playing. Maybe Dame yesterday, but again, Dame was also white hot, so he was going to cool down sometime. But Rivers has been not great on defense, bro. Rivers is
Dame. I would trade the team for Dame in a minute.
Oh yeah, easily Dame. I mean, but we're definitely not.
I'm just saying it's like he's my favorite player in the league, and I was like, that's what we lost yesterday. The team didn't play that bad. It was just Dame was on fire.
But he has those games, man. But he has to save that for the Warriors and the Rockets. Teddy, let me ask before we. Oh, how do you join the podcast, bro? I put up the link like 30 billion times, man. Oh, Dan DeCal, Mr. Coach Colorblocks, man.
What up? I like how I'm putting them obscure nicknames every time I get on here.
No one remembers Dan DeCal, man. That was Gonzaga, right? Yep.
I think so.
He was Gonzaga.
So I think so.
Let's go, Coach.
Salute to Coach, man.
What's up, man?
Coach.
Give me some thoughts on the Jazz, bro.
Bro, I
think it'll be a bloodbath tomorrow, man.
I hate to be that guy, man. I came in with bad news.
We're already at the bottom anyway, so what bad news can you give us?
Oh, God, yeah.
Who's out?
No. It's just about the Knicks. All right. Gmo, like the 4 factors? The 4 factors?
The 4 factors.
All right, we can talk about this after, but there's this like advanced stat. It's called the 4 factors.
Oh, is it VOR, BPM, win shares, and
No, it's called the 4 factors.
Okay,
and anyways, but someone in the chat might know. Anyways, it's a pretty accurate stat. It takes a bunch of advanced metrics, and it's like almost always right. I looked at the 4 factors for the Knicks this season, identical to last season. And so that means like our offense is about the same or worse than it was last year. And like the only thing that's better is our defense. And I don't know. I thought it was gonna be better than that. And the games we have won, our 4 factor score has been like just above league average, but our defense has been first, second, third, or fourth on average. So it's like we're only going to win games with defense.
I mean, right now, but also I think
Yeah, we know that.
factors don't take into account development of individual players because we're going to lose quickly, right? I mean, you're going to have games where some of these young guys are developing because I think last year we were winning. It was almost like there was really no there's really no potential really with that team going forward for most of the guys, right? That wasn't a team like, oh yeah, next year everybody's going to be together. We're going to take that next step forward. It's like, ugh, yikes.
No, the stat's not irrelevant. I swear, look it up. It's like probably one of the most relevant stats in the NBA, to be honest.
But the eye test tells you that.
The eye test does tell us that. No, it does. It does tell us that.
How does it tell us that, sir?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying the eye test tells you that because you watch the games and you clearly see we're not offensively gifted. We win through defense.
Right.
We have Elfrid Payton starting at point guard.
Right,
we win through defense.
We don't have Marcus
We're winning
Morris.
games scoring less than 100 points. We're winning games by scoring like 80 and 90 points. Like
no, but
it's
not just that. No.
Knicks.
I'm not. Yeah, no, but I'm not trying to say like we obviously all know based on the eye test that the offense isn't that good. But the thing is that we won a reasonable amount of games. I'm saying that our four factors offensive score is pretty much bottom of the league, but we're winning games through like it's not even defense all the time. Like we're kind of pulling these out of our you know what. And so I don't know. It's interesting. I thought basically when I looked up those stats, I thought we'd be a little bit better in terms of the four factor offenses because we do some like good things on offense in terms of rebounding and free throws and stuff, but there's like no metric I looked up that backs up that we're even anything above the worst, which is kind of disheartening. It's just kind of disheartening is what I'm trying to say. I thought we were a little bit better than that.
And hold on. Before you guys go on, please salute to Knicks for life, man. No haters. That's my guy, man. Please go support his channel, man. Definitely just open up a new channel, so please go subscribe to him. Knicks for life, no haters. Please put the link to your channel in the chat so everybody can go and visit, man. Suta Triborough, he said, "Gee, tell us something we don't know, coach." Let me see. AF, man, salute. What's this coach's record?
Undefeated.
They trying to send darts at Coach Color Blocks now. Oh,
that's fine. I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated.
Oh no, coach.
AF, if you want to come up here and show your medal. If you want to show
coach. I wanted to ask you a question like that. The four factors, the four factors stat. Is it? I wanted to ask you: are you tracking that? Both. Was that on track, like even like while Fizdale was our coach and then Mike Miller took over?
Yeah,
or is that count?
It does the whole season, so I don't know about the splits. I would have to look the splits up.
Because I would ask you if you could find a way that it could split from like when Mike Miller took over and right now. Because then if that's the same, then all we could really say is all Tibbs is doing is basically running Mike Miller's offense.
See, I think
that would kind of be sad.
I think it is just the same because if Mike Miller's were any different, then the numbers from last year will be vastly different. But they stood consistent throughout.
I think last year's numbers would be a little bit better though because it's the same lineup except you take Reggie Bullock's 8 points out and you put Marcus Morris's 18 or 19 in.
I wasn't gonna say it, but Joe's right. Last year's were actually a little bit better, which is like sad. like last year's were actually a little bit better.
But this year though, but when you're looking at this team again, you're looking at when I look, it doesn't tell you how Juice Randle's changed his game, right?
Well, that's the thing.
It doesn't tell you that EP. We're depending on a guy in EP who legit is a below average.
No. I'm not gonna lie. EP fell off from last year.
Well, but
he wasn't doing
his
this last year.
His scoring up, but his rebounding and assist is down.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, I'm a big Randle guy, right? But like, if the Randle's playing incredibly well, but if that's not changing the amount of wins we're getting, like,
no, right? But you also look
weird.
If the four factors, if we were to say the Kings, right? And you come in with new coach, and you have some of these guys have played for a few years together, right? And they're supposed to be talented guys who've just been underachieving, and they're still doing bad. That's one thing. But again, this is I don't say a total new team, but it's a new team or new coach new offensive philosophy. We're still hamstrung by some of the bad decisions we made from previous regimes. So again, it's like there's no context added to the fact that, like, look, RJ Barrett has shown some improvement. Randall has improved drastically. The defense is a lot better. We don't have we're not depending on a Marcus Morris or a Portis or
Sacramento's offense, according to these numbers, is above average, but they are literally dead last in defense. They're 30 out of 30. So
yeah,
I mean,
they
like,
have the worst defense in the league.
Right. So
I don't understand we didn't take advantage of that. St. Portland's defense. You look at Randall. Randall has career numbers up against Ennis Cantor, and I thought that was going to be a big matchup, and he didn't do half the damage as he did. He put what up at 45 against Cantor, and he didn't do nothing really last night. What I'm noticing Randall is
he got blocked or jump ball twice, I think, by Enes Cantor.
Yeah.
And guys, they're playing
Randall's slowing down a little bit. Like Randall's slowing down a little bit. You see the minutes affecting him.
We don't have
AK Sour guy said it perfectly in the chat. That's the 4 factors: score, protect, crash, attack.
Okay, we can't score effectively. Protect
the ball. We do that well, and we crash. Well.
No one crashes the board. I mean,
we rebound. We crash well, and
I can say we're decent. We decent rebounders. We're decent rebounders.
I don't see knocks. I don't see guys literally crashing the board.
But that's the exception. Yeah. Like at least you do see RJ always around grabbing a rebound or at least trying. You see Mitch at some point trying to grab a rebound. You see Julius doing it.
Uncontested boards, and you have contested boards, especially on the defensive rebounding end.
We're crashing.
Those numbers can be skewed.
We're crashing, but we're not finishing the second chance point.
We ain't crashing, bro. I watch these games.
Yeah,
we ain't crashing.
We're not crashing on our rebounds.
You ain't crashing.
What I noticed is you have Mitch's defense around rebounds are gone up, but his offense ones are down, which is not good.
Nope.
Because we're not getting second chance points. Huh?
No, we're a top 10 rebounding team. Last year we were actually top 3 in rebounding.
So Knicks, all right, let me look this up right here. So total rebounds, the Knicks are number 5 at 47.6 a game. Defensive rebounds were number 8. Offensive rebounds were number 9, 11.1. But the margins between a few of them is pretty close, but still. I don't know. I see most of our rebounds are probably going to Julius, Mitch, and then RJ, I think, next. Because let me look. I'll look at the team's rebounds right now because I'm sorry, man. Too many times I've seen literally Mitch by himself trying to get rebounds. So offensive rebounds.
I think RJ's making a guess up, though.
And everybody else after that, the next is RJ Barrett at 1.6. Julius Randle is only averaging 1.5 offensive rebounds a game. I'm telling you, he does not crash the boards. He doesn't. Not on offense, at least. If he's down and he get it, that's one thing. Julius Randle, 9.8 defensive rebounds. There's a lot of those rebounds that come off. He's the one that wants to get the ball and kind of dribble up and initiate the offense. So, again, I'm telling you, the rebounding thing is very skewed. And then Julius Randle, he has 11.3 rebounds, but, again, a lot of his defensive rebounds. And
I think RJ pushes it up a little bit, too.
Yeah, but RJ, right. It'd be. But I'm telling you, Julius Randle for the majority of the time is defensive rebound where the other team is nowhere near to be found. Is Julius Randle getting the ball, getting it, pushing out? Right. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that the defensive rebound, it's a little. I don't know.
I just thought it. I put it in the. I linked it in the chat. I thought the numbers would be a little bit better. If that makes sense.
Do you know what annoys me? Do you know what annoys me so much watching the Knicks? Though, when they get these defensive rebounds, you see guys pushing up the court, they're slowing it down.
Payton.
No, I
think it's Tibbs. You see, even
it's the Tibbs thing. I think
it's up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's the Tibbs thing. I don't understand.
I also think not everyone's on the same page when they're running up the court. I don't even think they're like.
How aren't you? Yo, we got a rebound. The defense I said, let's run on it. But see, the thing, I don't understand it. So you guys had Tibbs, right? But I just showed examples from the Warriors game. That first quarter, we were pushing the pace on every rebound.
Because he told them to.
But then
the Warriors run. Why don't we continue?
But Guillermo, within that same note, we scored 40 in that quarter. We're not going to expect ourselves to do that every quarter.
No, I'm not saying expect to do every quarter, but push up the temp. Look, we're a team that doesn't have shooters. You want to defeat the zone? One of the ways to defeat the zone is if you could push the pace. And we don't do that.
I think that I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That was just to catch him by surprise, though. Like they didn't expect us to run,
Yeah.
and then we started running and threw them
Well,
off. But
that's every freaking. Well, only thing is that look, Randall and RJ play major minutes, so it's gonna build more attrition. But even our second unit, you called it against the Hawks team.
Well,
Quickly had like a one-on-one against. I can't remember who it was, and he pulled up.
mhm.
It's like, and we were. It's like we don't. It's like. Oh, it's so annoying, man.
Guillermo, look at. Remember, you know the way in like you were looking at soccer, right? What did what did not the great teams do against the top teams like Barcelona and stuff?
They sit back.
They sit back and they break on the counter. When they play defense and they hit on the counter attack, that's what the Knicks need to be doing. You need to be fast breaking, and you need to be. I just don't understand what's to this. The rebound, guys are pushing, and Payton's just slowly dribbling up.
Bro, remember he tried to get that weak, and he does this a lot too. Because I saw him do it against I think the Warriors or the Kings, and luckily they hit it out of bounds, so it was our ball. His alley oops from like deep, they suck. Because remember the one he tried to pass it to Obi, and he like underthrew it. I forgot what game it was. Damn, I can't remember which game it was. And we won that game.
It was no. I think it was the Cavaliers game where Obi played like 57 seconds.
So we lost. Yeah, but Obi was going. Yeah, Obi was running. Yes. And Obi was running out for the alley. Mind you, Peyton already pulled up, and he still had time to get it to him, and he underthrew it. I'm like, yo, what's wrong, yo?
I just don't think. I think. See, I agree with you guys, but I also on the flip side, I think we're overrating the ability of the Knicks to run the fast break. I don't think we got the players to run the break like that.
I think we do.
We don't?
You go knock.
I don't think we
run
do.
RJ to run around the counter.
No,
run.
I think I think
we have a
no,
rim runner that doesn't rim run.
That's fair. That's fair. But I don't
jogs up the court.
we don't have the lead guard to run the fast break though. Like we don't have a guard who can run the break.
Oh my god.
Or we no. I think we do have
We
certain
can.
players that have
What is
the
that? What is that?
ability to.
Manuel, quickly.
Oh, sorry.
You good?
I was saying I think we do have certain players that have certain good qualities within the fast break. It's just that they're not on the floor at the same time, so they can't do that.
How
So
about
who
this?
guys? They're gonna say Knox
Well, I was gonna say, what's your fast break lineup, and then tell me how good they are on defense.
quickly.
Exactly.
Quickly Knox, Mitch.
RJ. I'd put RJ in the fast break.
You put RJ. Did I say Obi? Yeah, Obi.
So Obi, Mitch, RJ, Rivers, quickly. Exactly.
Fast break team, but no
Oh.
defense.
You gotta
No
laugh at that.
defense.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So you can't like. Bullock cannot
Oh,
run the fast
man.
break. C-Mac, you bugging. Bullock and Burks don't run. They're half court players.
Yeah, no,
But
no. I'm not gonna lie.
Run it a little bit.
Burks is a half court player.
No, he's a half court player, and I'm not gonna lie. Watching him in the Portland game, in the first quarter he kind of took too much dribbles to get his shot.
He's a half court player. We don't have
Yeah.
we don't got the guards to run the break, man. That's the thing. We just don't got them. And
Yo,
remember, last time we tried running was the Hornets game, and we got run out the gym.
Yeah,
Yo,
Knicks
by,
for
by,
Hold up, guys. Hold up.
What
Knicks
you
for
got-
life.
yeah.
Real quick. Knicks for life. And Knicks for life, you always have open invitation to join the video chat. He says, "We okay? It's still early. I think we wait until the trade deadline, and we'll see Knicks. We'll see Knicks basketball.
I can see that.
Well, hold on. But who we getting from trade deadline?
I don't know, man.
I was looking
That's
at
the
the
thing with me,
rosters the other day.
Yeah,
Let's go.
they're trying to move. Yeah, I think what they're trying to do, you see a lot of the vets because I think they're trying to make moves. Like they're trying to showcase like Peyton and Bullock. We asked why they're playing. Couldn't want their vets, but they could be trying to move them to get, I don't know, get a young player, I don't know what you get for them, but I don't know what that's why they're stuck with the vets because they can move them. I think that's why they're being showcased.
I mentioned a few players before, and salute to SC Patty, salute to Jose Mello. Man. That's a tough name to say. I mentioned a few guys. I'm just not sure if teams are going to be ready to give him like again a guy like Furkan Korkmaz. He's getting less minutes. This guy can space the floor. That would be a guy I'd give up a first round. No, sorry. Whoa.
Yeah, second round. Don't do that now. Cade to CAA.
The other guys, I said Nemanja Bjelica from the Kings. He's not getting Go ahead.
Like we need talent. Like what was this thing with Kevin Porter Jr.? Look at what the Rockets gave up. A protected second
Nah,
rounder,
he's a
but
head
we need
case.
I told
talent.
you on another
Head
show,
case.
Kevin Porter Jr. has mental issues, bro.
Yeah, but you bring him. But what happened? Look at what Woody done with J.R. Smith. Same
But
thing.
we're
You
strapped.
have a
We're
no,
strapped
no,
No,
on
no,
that's
no,
roster
different. That's
spots.
different. That's
J.R. Smith, no. J.R. Smith had he's just an immature man prop. He was going to see Rihanna at the club during the Celtics playoff game. That's a different type. KPJ was putting out suicidal messages on social media during the summer.
And throwing food at his GM.
Right,
Bro,
he
you're
has
bugging.
legit mental issues. Like he has those. Someone said, "Can we bring back Alexi Sved?" Yo, I actually like Alexi Sved. Stop, man. But no, KPJ is. He may not even do anything for the. Like he legit might be cuckoo in the brain,
what
bro.
you do is look. You put him at the bottom. You get him his mental issues. You try him out. Worst comes to worst, you waive him. It's his They gave up a protected second round pick. They gave up nothing for him. We need
But
talent.
we don't have the roster spots for that. We don't have the roster spots for that.
You could waive Frank or DSJ or move them in the
DSJ,
trade or something.
DSJ.
I'd give DSJ a second for him.
No, I can understand that, but within the same note, one, I'm looking for something for value from DSJ because that trade, like, the fact that Porzingis was traded, I don't even want to say his name.
You ain't getting nothing for him.
But the fact that an all-star was traded, like, I know we're gonna do a lot with the cap space and what we like. Hopefully the Mavs are tanking for us, but
we're not getting nothing for DSJ.
I want to recoup something, man.
You're not getting nothing.
Can I get a bag of Doritos?
You could maybe get a quart of water and some chiclet gums from like.
Damn, I can't even get an Arizona
for DSJ.
Can I get a Mountain Dew?
Now you're gonna get Seatown. So you're gonna get Tropical Fantasy, the one that's gonna kill you. First of all, we got one of the worst debaters of all time is in the waiting room. He has the worst Knicks takes of all time. Joe, don't leave. You guys are friends. If we stop, Joe. You're not leaving anywhere, man. You were great tonight. You better stay your butt here, Joe.
Yeah, I seen Legion of Licks. I seen no, I'm not going anywhere. I seen Lawrence Tears name him champion. I was like, this man is like the Jets. He was 14, 2 for 14 or something. Didn't I beat him on here? And then they're calling him undisputed champion.
And on that note,
him undisputed. What?
The Chuckster.
How much you paying these guys, Chuck? How much you paying?
Look at your boy Chuck, who thinks he's won something. I don't know what he thinks he's won.
Look at him with a do-rag.
That's a regular hat, I think. Whoa, no, Kurt. Okay, that's foreign language. You can do that. That's fine. Well, salute to Chuck, man. We got Chuck in the building. This guy literally missed out on everything. I sent him the link earlier. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to sit here and talk about IQ. But we know what he wants to talk about. He already said we're going to lose badly to the Denver Nuggets. He's gonna. Let me ask some other questions. So, is this a
Chuck
game
wants us to fade for Cade
tomorrow? I believe he's gonna have what? Is he gonna have Royce O'Neal on him, or no, Donovan Mitchell or Royce O'Neal? No, he's gonna probably have Royce. He might have Royce O'Neal on him. Right? I think that's a no. My bad. They got Conley, Donovan Mitchell's gonna start. Bogdan, I think, is gonna start. Then you have Gobert, and then
Royce O'Neal. Yeah.
You'll play the 4. My bad. So you can play against Bogdan starting. Either Bogdan or Joe. I believe it's going to be Bogdan. So let me ask you, Chuck, is this a bad game for RJ? Because we already know you think they're going to lose tomorrow. We don't even have to talk about that.
For one, I'm undefeated.
Oh my gosh, man! Lord Jesus, undefeated where? Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Undefeated where?
The only time I get votes against me is when people bring up DSJ. So that's their go-to move, and fans fall for it.
You lost.
I never said.
You lost to Rob here.
What?
Yo, what? Now you're saying what? You lost to Joe, and you lost to Rob here.
First of all, I didn't lose to Joe. What happened was Joe is trash. I will never lose to Joe. First of all,
you got lost. You got beat. You got beat.
It's not just don't make it happen. It's not your
Hold
turn.
on, Hold on, Joe. Let him go. I'm gonna let you go, Joe. Please just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna let you go, Joe. Let's touch his garbage. I'm gonna let you go, Joe.
There's residue left.
Get to your point, Chuck.
What happened? What happened was I was making a point about quickly, the same way I was with Sports to Lie, and the fans don't agree with the quickly thing. So that's an automatic vote against me. Now, as far as RJ tomorrow, who's the opposing?
Bogdan would probably be starting at the 3.
RJ's bigger than him, right?
I think he's stronger than him. Hold on. Not Bogdan. Bojan. My bad. Bojan 6'8". He's 6'8", 102 kilograms, 226 pounds.
This is Utah. This is Utah or Denver?
Utah.
Okay, so go Barrett. Yeah. Under 18.
Oh my gosh. Chuck thinks he's slick, so he's scared to say RJ's gonna have a bad. You gonna have a great game, or not great, but a really good game on an efficient 18 or efficient 17. He's trying to say it, especially for RJ, a guy who has to still find his touch and find his shot. But you want to say under 18, like that's a big bet. That's a cheap bet. That's nothing.
No, because guys be like, 26, 30. I'm going.
Nah, you could have said 22, 24.
Oh no, I ain't doing that. No, I'm under 18. I'm under 18 with less than 40%.
Under 18, less than 40%. All right.
Yeah.
What about
RJ?
Go ahead, Joe.
Was that under 18, less than 40% for RJ?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I could agree with that. I think
quickly less than 15.
Did this guy just put a toothpick in his mouth like he's like some Wiseman?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Yo, bro, you're not you.
I'm back.
You back from what? You lost to Joe and you lost to Rob the
I'm
Knick.
back.
You lost to Rob the Knick. Rob the Knick defeats himself with his own argument.
What do you mean Rob the Knick?
You lost to Rob the Knick here.
I didn't debate Rob the Knick.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I
did.
didn't.
Yes,
I would
you
destroy
did.
Rob the Knick.
Rob the Knick came here before we were about to end, and I literally can anybody in the chat? Y'all remember this? I'll look up the video. You
trying to say there was votes on that?
Yes, and people were voting.
I never saw Rob debate. That wasn't no vote debate. Guys,
am I lying? Didn't Rob the Knick face Chuck, or was that a one-off or something like that?
No, never.
They saying he lost to Kevin. They say he lost to Kevin W.
No, that was the other night, Saturday. I threw
that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm pretty sure you fought Rob the Knick because I'm gonna go back and check it. I'll ask Rob the Knick.
For one, I beat Kevin W. because it was the best out of 3, and I won the first 2.
Yeah, that's easy. Kevin W is easy because all he's gonna do is
talk about that.
Knox.
So the third round, Freezy gave him 2 points. What kind of ruling is that? How you tie it up with 1 round? So
just to defeat you, man. So let me ask you, bro. Is there any way the Knicks now the Jazz do not defend the corner 3 well? They're 17th in the league, allowing 39.3% from 3, and you know that your boy Thibodeau wants to exploit that. Do you see any way the Knicks winning tomorrow from our own volition, like our own from us doing, not anybody from the Jazz getting hurt, none of that. The Jazz are winning of the last 7. Last time they lost was to the Knicks. Both your boy Conley and Donovan Mitchell are looking demonic right now. Is there anything the Knicks can do to stop it?
No. 124-107. 17-point blowout.
Yeah, Brandon McNeely said, yeah, you faced Rob. He did face Rob, man. You definitely faced Rob.
Didn't.
You definitely faced. Thank you, Brandon McNeely.
They wouldn't.
Anthony Dunbar, you Chuck, you're perennial loser. Chuck on Barnes tears with easy layups. He don't win over here, bro.
Guillermo, he's like the professional boxer at the end of his career that keeps getting knocked out and forgetting the fight.
Did you just call him Andrew Galata? Did you call him Andrew Galata, bro? Oh, damn. So that's messed up, bro. Chuck used to be feared, and now it's just like, huh? Like, I got to fight Andrew Galata. Oh.
Because all right, first of all, most of the voters don't like me. So
Yo, Rob the Nick, get your butt in here, bro. Get your Rob the Nick.
I would never lose to Rob. Rob is terrible.
Rob the Nick beach. I remember Rob was sitting like this, sideways, talking about, I can beat Chuck. I'll beat Chuck any time of the day. Blah blah blah. He beat you, Chuck.
Everybody I debate with. Let me explain something to you. Everybody I debate with, they debate on emotions. I go on facts and what I see now. They go on what they want to see in the future. Oh, this guy's going to turn into this, and this guy's going to turn into that. That's their argument. I talk about what's happening now. So most of the fans want to see what these guys are talking about.
Suits to Rob the Nick. He's at work. Rob just said you lucky, bro. He's at work, man.
Yeah,
Rob,
because they're projecting all these positive outcomes, and fans want to see those positive outcomes too. So they vote for that. Meanwhile, I'm talking about the here and now. And when the here and now isn't 100% positive, nobody care about that. They want to hear about the positive results.
I will say there are points about like quickly and stuff. Even though you said Obi's going to be a bust, but you're the same one that you try to take. And they said Chuck lost to Sports Vibe. Yeah, you lost to Sports Vibe on Saturday. Yeah, that was Saturday though.
He had 3 rounds about quickly. He had 3 rounds about quickly. 3 of them. And he lied on me in the first round.
They use evidence from other trials to defeat you. It's so bad because everybody knows that you were saying that DSJ garbage, that he was able to use that against you, man. Oh my God.
Exactly. Man. So what he did was he put DSJ against Quickly, and then they voted on that. I don't have
By the way, me and Andy defeated you when we were trying to compare DSJ and Frank, and you were talking about his isolation pick and roll numbers. Frank had better percentages last year, and you said, "Oh no, you have to go to his rookie year." And it was like, "Yeah, well, he still had better percentages."
Yeah, the last time he was healthy.
I didn't use DSJ again. I didn't even bring up DSJ against Chuck. I brought up Frank.
Come on, speaking of DSJ, did y'all see that dunk?
Who cares?
Nah, I'm not saying that. It's just like
I know it's amazing.
No, I'm not saying like woo DSJ, but what I'm saying is like a lot of people thought the athleticism was gone. I thought so too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was really hurt.
Dan. We talking about nobody in front of him. You know what I mean? He's doing that in an empty gym, bro. And that's so amazing. That's great, but I'm talking about an empty gym. DSJ is
he played 4 minutes the other night against who was his loss. He threw up he threw up two air balls and a brick. Or two bricks and an air ball in his 4 minutes.
And your boy Chuck don't appreciate he's playing good defense, man. He his defense. I said Chuck.
He was
I'm not
putting
even
up
the
a
first
classic
person to point that out. I'm not
he was putting up
he was playing good defense, but you were going to like, he improved his defense. He's only not playing because he didn't improve defense. He's also not playing here because he sucks. When your next live so I can join the panel. I'll be on the watch along tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do some more film study on the Kings and the Kings and the Blazers on Wednesday. So you're definitely more than welcome to come on, bro. But yeah, I'm actually about to wrap it up here, man. I want you guys to all go to Blarney's Tears, man. Continue this fighting over there. Chuck comes late, looking like Nas from the early 2000s with that kufi. He thinks he's cool for some reason when he's not. But thank you guys for coming on. I'm only joking with Chuck, man. That's my guy, man. Best suit to you, man. Dan, thank you for coming on, man. Hopefully you come on again,
no problem.
By the way, Coach Color Blocks, man. Hopefully you like the Spain pick and roll I put out, man. I hope that's giving you some.
That was a great video.
Say it again.
That was a great video, man.
Thank you, man. I just feel like people killing Tibbs and saying he's not. He's hamstrung right now. I have a feeling that if you gave Tibbs certain players,
NBA roster,
it might look a little bit better. Where if you don't have to go against zone all the time and they can play man, I think you might see some creativity, more creativity by Tibbs, man. But thank you guys for joining me. Pedro Matos, of course, he comes dumb late. Fit General TV, man. Salute, man. Pedro Matos, where you at, bro?
You send me a picture of StreamYard. You don't be sending me the link. You sent me a picture.
The link is there. No, you got it. Because you know why? Last time I sent it to Sim, right? And I messed up the letter. So I was like, you know what? Let me just send you the picture of the link and you type it in so I don't mess it up.
Yeah, I just saw it. And before I go, Sports Vibe, you trash, and Mo, you trash too. Both of y'all are bums. I'm coming for both of y'all bums. Y'all stink.
Whoa.
Yo.
Yo, Sports Vibe, by the way, man. Go subscribe to the channel, man.
Sports Lies.
Yo, Chuck is looking like Chuck is a sort. Hey, you might say it's a loser, man. Yo, Suter Knicks for life. No haters, man. Thank you for the great comment, man. Suter too, man. Go subscribe to Knicks for life, man. Knicks for life. I told you put the what's the name in the chat. Oh, you know what? Knicks for life. Put your link one more time because you know why? It may have been. I might have to approve the message because I don't see it on StreamYard. I always see it on the YouTube chat. So next time, put it on next time when people are not leaving. I apologize for that. But Suto, you guys, man, thanks for coming on, man. And I'll see you guys later, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow if you can join for the watch. Peace.
Peace.